wonder we don't have followers, because we're not consistent.
We can work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and bots and other assorted users.
We do at least get Hydrobot in here.
Welcome back to the Dynamics of Good and Evil, the D&D stream that occasionally makes appearances. After one heck of a detour last couple of weeks. And we're going to continue charging on forward with last time on the Dynamics of Good and Evil. Talith, the Wabbit Paladin, Bundle the Stalker Tabaxi, Ranya the Halfling Druid, Dashegen, the barbarous dragonborn, and Mephisto Bard Feliana had made a final stop at a halfway town on their way to Redport, the capital of the land they had been traversing. In the draconic settlement of Windvale, the party managed to make a night of it at the local pub, the Toad in the Hole. At the pub, the group were greeted by a large lizard folk monikered Chanu. Chanu challenged them to a barroom brawl where the crew struggled for dominance, but eventually made it out on top. Bundle, exasperated from the night's events, drowned his frustrations at the bar after striking out with the barkeep, Marn Trap, leaving with him on the floor, retching out a flammable hairball and rousing the ire of the tavern staff. Afterwards, outside, Feliana took to figuring out the instant cubic fortress with the aid of a passing dwarf, while Ranya and Dashegen learned about the Quicks, the regional thieves guild in charge of little operations here and there. After a full night's rest in the instant cubic fortress, the adventurers awake to what should be the final leg of the road to Redport. Welcome back to the Dynamics of Good and Evil.
And I remember Dash and Feliana decided to sleep under the stars on the roof.
Yep.
And Ranya is currently taking his bare 1v in front of the fire.
And Bundle just found a nearby bed or corner to just wrap up in.
Bundle to pass the fuck out.
Yeah, but Dash would, as soon as sunlight started to rise, Dash would be getting up.
Mm-hmm.
And at what time does he get up? Because he's getting up as soon as there's daylight.
Okay, you wake up and you look up and the sun is just above the horizon line. It's been up for no more than half an hour.
Okay. Would any of the others be up at this time?
They are inside the fortress, except for you and Fel, so probably not.
I looked to Fel. Is she up?
She's about to wake up. But it's more in that case where like, no, I don't want to.
She's a little bleary-eyed, like she's blinking, like,
Like, no.
A little irritated by Mr. Sun. Hey, wakey, Feliana. It's your old pal, Mr. Sun. Here to brighten your day up with a big old bowl of marshmallow madness, now available from your local general store.
He'll wait for her to wake up before going downstairs.
God damn it.
She finally wakes up, like, quote unquote, wakes up. She just gets up. That's up, and she's like, okay, morning.
Good morning.
Still not used to the sun.
Shrugs. Figured I'd wait for you to wake up before heading downstairs.
You didn't need to, but thank you. Well, let's head downstairs, see how the others are.
Then hopefully Bundle's not too hungover. I figured he really liked the information we got about the Quick.
Yeah, hopefully.
Meanwhile, downstairs, how are the other three handling the morning? Or are they still dead asleep in this rather dark but cozy stone bungalow?
I'd say at this point, especially with the way my character acted the previous night, You have to make a con check to see if he's even coherent.
That is a good idea, fellow GM.
And probably not going to be that good.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how would you describe?
Your body tells you it's time to wake up. You crack an eye, and it feels like you are literally staring into salt water, and the salt is all gathering inside your retina.
Oh God!
Ah!
You just see, if anyone was to like go and find him and was trying to wake him up, you'd see just him crumpled in basically a heap. Not even laying down normally, just if there are covers, they're sprawled all over the place. He is just as he fell out is how he lay, pretty much. And so he's gonna be like, no, I'm not. No, I'm gonna wait.
Right now.
Ranya, what about you? Are you trying to snooze the morning away?
He probably would have woke up by now.
Okay, yeah, there are little slivers of light peering in through the upturned bell-shaped windows. So,
Ryan wakes up in a strange place. Not exactly sure. Trying to remember how he got there. Oh, wait.
Remember.
After 5,000 years, we finally got this fortress to work. He smiles like...
It's not my fucking fault that I didn't know dwarven.
No one's blaming you.
I know, but it sounds like...
Anyway, he wakes up with a smile like, this is a good happiness. He gets up, looks around for, looks over at the big pile of fur that is bundle. Looks like he's in incredible pain.
Incredible pain, yeah.
Now, I seem to remember something happening with my good berries last time. Can I take a look into my pouch where I have my good berries?
Yeah, you look into your pouch, they're much more organizable, because it seems like there's not as many as previous slots. Like, But there's still a good, like, 30, there's still a good 30 in there.
So the good berries have been disappearing, have been, like,
yeah,
rotting
like,
away.
they only last for a few days.
Okay.
It's starting to appear that, apparently only last a few days at most.
So, they've been just straight up dematerializing, or...
There are, like, you know how, like, strawberries have stems?
Yeah.
Like, the stems are still there, but it's like, huh, where'd the berry go?
Okay. How many berries are still left in there? Because I had, like...
25, 30.
25, 30?
The big, obnoxious ones that we made are still there.
So I have 25, 30 berries left out of 120.
You have 25 good berries left.
Okay. But all the better berries and whatnot, all those are still good.
Cut each of them down by about half.
Okay, so I have, instead of 120, I have...
You have about 60 total.
25 good berries, and I have 10 better berries. So the better berries have a shelf life too. I suppose that makes sense. What about the haste and the perfume, silent, all those?
They're only missing a couple. You're not missing all of them, but it's like, I thought I count this differently, but it's okay. There's still most of them here. So like, cut them down by like a third or a quarter.
That reminds me, I should probably look at my histories, bring a pork pub. What kind of tool proficiency did I have in the beginning?
At this point, would Feliana and Dash be downstairs?
Yeah.
Herbalism check.
Good morning, guys.
Ranya waves at them like, hi.
Morning, Ranya. God, bundle.
He's just twitching in a pile in the corner.
Everyone stop yelling. God damn it.
Like a poisoned Pokemon.
Bundle, when Dash is trying to speak quietly. Whenever you're I have some important information for you specifically that I know you're gonna like.
That's nice. Please post all mentions in the form of a pamphlet that will read in 2 hours.
Ranya begins to dig through his good berries and like, do I have anything in here that might help him other than the...
Over in the corner, Talik picks himself up and starts packing up his stuff. Stretches a little bit, yawns. Like, his mouth opens really wide. It's like,
that wasn't horrifying at all.
Ranya waves to him as he's going through his pack. He picks out some of the good berries and goes over to Bundle. He's like, I'm pretty sure
I could
that...
do a really dick move. But I kind of want to do.
Talik nods as you go about your business, and he just continues, like, organizing his pack and just rolling his, like, bedroll up and all that. Munches on some hay.
Ranya goes over to Bundle, and he presents him with good berries. Like,
Bundle, make a wisdom save.
Oh god!
Wisdom save, okay.
A wisdom save, okay then.
Really quickly, does this mean that the 7 good berries and 4 better berries I had are gone?
The 5
How
better
long ago
berries
did you
I
give
had
them to him, Ranya? Like around the same time you made them, or is this later down the journey?
I think once I discovered that I could start making better berries as a spell slot, I gave it to him. So that was a little bit later. I think once we got
you've lost a couple, but not all of them.
What about the good berries?
The good berries? How many did you have?
I had 7.
You have 4.
Okay.
I have 5 better berries. What happened to those?
You have
It
2.
was around the same. Alright, that's alright.
Ranya looks up at the group. Apparently, the berries life. So, if I start making them, we should probably use them whenever we need to.
All right.
Were they?
I mean, I can make them at pretty much any time as long as they have a spell slot. But they're not something that we should save for a rainy day. It's like,
Well, if that's the case, Dash immediately pops in 1 better berry for breakfast, or not better berry, 1 good berry for breakfast.
Fell's gonna pop in one. Fell's gonna pop 1 berry, 1 better berry.
Although I do have a herbalism.
Do we need to make wisdom save?
Constitution, I believe.
I believe it was Constitution. Or at least that's
Mine
how we
wasn't.
done it.
Mine was a wisdom save or something else I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your wisdom save, you look at the berries and it's like, you flinch, but it's like, oh, it's just berries. I was like worried it was gonna be the one with the shotgun. I'm like, oh god, not again. But it's like, oh, berries. You know, like, you weigh your options. Like,
They'll make you at least fill your stomach.
Toast and eggs, but I guess it'll do.
There's something for now. We'll get some proper breakfast later, but at least you'll have something in your stomach, and it'll make you hopefully feel a little better.
Oh, there are 1,000 things that will make me feel better, and this is not one of them. I know what they are. He says as he pops the better berries and just munches on them.
These out of spite.
Yep.
Nom 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 nom.
Whatever. Okay, so I gave you. Let's say that I gave you one of the better berries instead of a good berry. So you'll have that to munch on. So.
All right, so I have the equivalent of a plum. Neat.
Yeah.
I was so tempted to just yell out towards Bundle. Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Everyone who popped a berry, it tastes like like a gusher, where like you pop it in, it's just like jelly.
Does it have the same texture as a gusher?
No, but it still has the skin of a berry, but once you bite into it, it's like sploosh, like, like Bundle might be dribbling a little bit, like, oh.
Okay, they're just really juicy, high-quality berries.
Sure.
Look at that. But, Ranya looks at her stuff like, I wonder if I can make potions out of these, actually, because I do have a herbalism kit, and it's been a while since I've used it, but I'm pretty sure I can manage it.
Wait, if these things are disappearing, though, wouldn't that mean the potion itself would disappear?
Ranya blinks. I really don't know.
Potions, no. If you spend enough time to put it into a potion, it's fine, but it's just the raw material.
That was Dash musing out loud. That was an in-character question.
But if I can start making these into potions, they could be really handy for us on the go. I mean, they're nice and all as just berries, but I can definitely do something better with these.
Worth a shot.
Like downtime. Right now, I think we have to concentrate on, other things at hand.
Yeah, I need to go hit up the... What was it? A postal office, or...?
Yeah, there's a postal point over on the edge of town that's actually closest to the fort. So like,
I need to go detour to the postal office real quick to see if my stuff's been delivered.
I'll walk with you. I mean, you said you had something to discuss with me anyway.
As you guys are talking about this, you guys hear outside a knock.
Oh,
who is it?
I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna go to the door.
Hello?
I'm trying to open the door.
I open the door. What do you want?
You look outside, there's a familiar figure in a robed apron with a curly little paper hat on. It's Ged.
It's
Oh,
Ged.
shit.
fucking Ged.
Yay!
How are you doing here, Ged?
Oh, I thought this was the inn. Hello? How goes? He's got bruises all up his wrists and stuff.
Oh no!
Wait,
Kind of.
What happened to you?
Oh, nothing. Just just fell off a wagon. You know, the turn of phrase, fell off the wagon. You know.
Insight, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Language, please.
This guy,
Motherfucker!
calm down a little bit. Pull it back.
No! Motherfucker!
You look him up and down, and you look at the busted, lopsided wagon that seems to be about 10 yards away from him. Yeah, you're pretty sure he literally fell off the wagon while trying to dismount it.
This guy was accident prone. It makes sense for his character.
Bundle just kind of blinks and looks at him and says, "Do you want to come in?"
As you say that, the sun rises above the horizon.
Ranya waves at him like, "Oh, hey, guys! Oh, is that
His
you?"
bundle was like,
It burns!
Open the door!
oh, is he okay? Did my pale visage hurt him that much? Oh no.
No, he's just very hungover. Yeah, he is very hungover.
Oh,
He had
Phew.
a long night.
sorry. At least one kobold literally may have sent himself to his maker once he saw me coming. There may have been a misunderstanding there, but and as this happens, another figure peers out from behind Ged, having been standing perfectly in line with him. It's Kira.
Oh god.
Hello.
Wait, I thought she was taller
Hey,
than him.
oh hey, Kira.
Hello, Kira.
She was hunching over, almost like a performance trick.
Oh, great. A sight for sore eyes. Literally.
You look back outside.
Ah, fuck!
Bundle baby.
If I have a cloak, I'm putting it over my head and just bringing it down a little bit more.
There's probably a spare cloak running around the group, so just grab it.
Nah.
Meanwhile, Talik's just like, oh, hey, it's that healing guy. Oh, Ghost.
That their healing guy.
Yep, that's their healing fella.
So, what brings you to this neck of the wheat fields?
Windvale. Me and Kira were just bumming around the Spindlewood, and we decided we wanted to randomly go on a journey to. We were gonna go head down to the desert for a little trip.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
That sounds neat.
I'm on a mission, Akira says, for I'm gonna go hunt down some cactus berries for maybe a little personal errand of mine. I've always wanted to go and collect more of those. It's my yearly pilgrimage. I make some gems on the side when I'm not performing.
Ranya's head pokes up.
That's beautiful.
Wait, what does Ranya do?
Ranya's head pokes up. Berries?
Ranya, we're not taking a detour to the desert.
But berries.
We can get berries after we finally make it to Redport.
Ranya, get focused. We've been trying to go to this town for how long?
I forget how long we've been trying to go to this town.
Yeah,
2 months.
2 months. 2 fucking months.
Yeah, but if we go like to berries, I can.
Ranya!
I can learn.
Ranya, don't make me bring the wrath of the unknown gods on you.
What unknown gods?
I don't know. Just thought it would sound threatening.
Right. Good job.
Ranya, for the love of Bahamut and my ancestors, I beg of you, let's just get to Redport.
Yeah,
It's okay. We don't really want company. We just want to stop in and check out what this new structure was outside of the town of Windvale, which I visited before, and I know they're not very good construction workers, so I was really curious.
Oh, right, yeah, we managed to get our pocket fort working.
Yeah, we have a mobile home now.
Yep, it's a fortress.
And it's all
Fascinating.
thanks to Feliana.
And it's dwarven made. It's so fascinating, yes. it's brickwork. Pokes a brick, his finger bends. Oh, that's not good.
Oh!
No offense, I really question how you've made it this long.
So have I, honestly. Just fix that. Just takes out like a little, chalks his hand up with dust and then rubs it over the finger and like it bends backward. Oh, there we go. Yes. So we're just gonna bum around. Now that you're here, we're gonna just bum around for like a couple of hours before we head on our way south. It's like you guys already breakfasted and
We buried, but not really breakfasted.
Buried? Who'd you need to bury? I was very concerned.
No, we ate some berries.
We ate good berries.
Oh, okay. I've never heard it termed that way before, but I guess being a healing cleric, I'm used to hearing the term bury in very different context.
Yeah.
Dashegen shrugs. Common's not exactly my first language.
Ah, yes, the Dracona, that word, yes, your dragonkin, yes,
Drakenbeard.
Yes. Glad to see you. Just gonna hang around for a little bit, and then we're gonna, head south to the cactus fields. Right, Kira? Yes,
Well-
yes, we are. Yes, that's the plan.
Bundle and I were gonna go hit up the post office real quick. If you,
the postal
read
service. What a wondrous thing to have in this glorious landscape. Yes. Let's be off. Yeah. Could I bum you for a berry, or perhaps a slice of toast with said berry?
Ranya digs into his bag and pulls out a better berry, which is a little bit bigger than a good berry, and hands it over to him.
Excellent. Why is it the size of a tangerine? Excellent. I'm game, and produces from his little apron pack a extremely aged crust of bread. Like he takes out a small pocket knife, moves his hand away, and then slowly slices off a piece. Like, there we go, and just smacks it on there as the jammers go.
as a quick comment, I really like how appropriate this music is right now.
Indeed.
And just rind just wobbles off the bread. It's like, oh, interesting. Just munches on it. thick and broad taste it does.
All
I think Ranya coined it better berry.
Ranya
Interesting.
nods and smiles, looking a little bit proud of the work.
It's a good berry, but better.
Thick rind, but I can handle such textures. Okay. Yeah, so I'll accompany you to post. I think this is a great time to meet up with you clever folk and explore. Yes. Quick, let's move on. Let's move on. Get it? Yes, sorry.
Oh, right. Bundle that info for you. Ran into a kobold named Yoan last night who, you're probably gonna want to talk to. Apparently, there is a group.
Player knowledge. They're based in Redport, right?
They are spread all around this region specifically.
But they will be meeting with us in a couple of weeks in Redport, right?
They said that you'll be able to find a contact in Redport, whether it be him or you just if he could drop by the tavern real quick and maybe meet him, he could give him like a quick password to use.
What were we meeting them for again?
Well, Dash needs to meet with them because apparently they might have info on Tiamat's Chosen.
Okay.
Because remember, those two Yuan Ti were escaped slaves.
Yeah,
and,
I couldn't remember if those.
We must go shopping.
Yeah, I wrote these notes down, but yeah, Dash will be like,
There's a kobold named Yoan at the tavern who you'll really want to speak with because of a group named the Quicks.
Bundle, roll history.
Okay.
Your ears pick up like Quicks.
Quicks.
Huh. Like he at first he went from being very groggy and out of it to hearing that. It's like, wait, what?
They're here.
Why are they here?
I don't know. All I know is there was a couple of them that I kind of wanted to talk to, but apparently we need to do some tests and such first. And this Yoan.
Like when you say talk to me, do you mean talk to me as in they need our help, or talk to me as in I've done something wrong? I need to know.
No, you talk to them as in I figured you'd be interested in them given what you do.
Are daggers out or daggers stowed?
Stowed.
Okay.
As in, I thought you would be interested in them.
Yeah. Wait, is Kira picking up on this? Because we're just having this conversation rather casually.
Yeah, Dashegen is not being subtle.
Kira is just like, hey, I'm not going to interfere with your life. Just you're going to meet with them, fine.
Okay, good. He's like, okay. We'll on the way out of here to talk with them and maybe get lunch, depending on how long this takes.
I was gonna say let's make a circle, hit up the post office, then hit up the tavern to get. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah, it sounds great.
I'm not really sure what else I really do in town, really. But I think we'll stay here and start working on making some of these.
I have jobs for both you and Phil, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
One, we're going to be going to a place where there's a lot of people, so we're at least going to, have our ducks in a row in terms of our own supplies.
I don't have any ducks. You have a duck for me?
A what?
You have a duck for me?
A duck?
Yes.
Pretty sure that was just a figure of speech, Ranya. I think.
Oh.
That was a figure of speech.
Yes, it was. Why would I need a duck? Anyway. Just want to make sure that we're all prepared for what we're going to be dealing with. So, get anything that you need, whether it be clothes, gear, potions, whatever, what have you. Here. He hands out a sack filled with
A stipend?
50 gold and 200 silver.
It's like, why are we getting it here when we can get a red?
Because anything can happen between the lines of where we're going and where we are.
He's got a point, you know.
Does that mean we should try to get Dash some pants here?
I have pants though.
I mean, better pants.
I mean, y'all can have that kind of interaction once we actually get to Redport, where the selection is a little bit more varied. Here, we're just trying to get the bare bones.
Okay.
Like myself, I need to get another quiver of arrows. So, if you don't mind...
Is Quiver of Arrows your brother?
Anyway, how about that post office?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Talek perks up. Like, have we all got our stuff out of the fortress?
Oh yeah, we need to get everything out of the fortress. I have all my stuff.
I got all my stuff.
Ranya packs up all his things and like shoves them into his bag. Like,
Never unpacked. So I'm good.
Actually double check.
You all get your stuff out of there.
Okay.
Alright, everyone say bye to the fortress for now.
And Fel speaks the command word, which is Heimniffel.
Make an intelligence check.
I rolled it down!
I know, but this is different.
wait, did we get out of there first?
17.
Okay, you know sometimes when you know enough from Mage College that when you activate magic items, sometimes the attunement words are the same. However, you also know it might be slightly different, and you might need to experiment with the way you say it in order to bring it back. So you say Heimniffel, it shimmers for a second, but then it stays the same.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is gonna be something.
Your intelligence check tells you, what if I reverse the way I'm saying it?
Wait, out of character, wait, reverse it?
I don't
Niflheim.
think. Oh,
Feliana?
Niflheim.
That is very ominous. That is a key word.
So yeah, you're like, well, I said that the right way. Maybe I'll try it this way instead.
Niflheim or Heim...
And it's like a little gust of wind sucks in, like, whoa, and boop, there's your little 1.5 by 1.5 cube sitting in the grass, completely flattened.
She grabs
There's
it.
a toad in the corner that looks like it didn't make it.
Oh god!
Oh no!
No!
Mr. Toad!
We have to be so excited. Oh god.
Mr. Toad!
Ranya runs over to the toad, looks at Fel. What have you done?
I
Nothing.
don't think we're saving that toad, Ranya.
Kids.
It
Guys,
looks
defeated
like
a
fresh
better
pancake if you want to try that, but
God.
No, I'm good.
Toad's
I'm
like, no.
gonna head to the post office now.
oh, excellent!
feel free
Yes, I do love the miracle of the postal service. And he starts walking with you guys as
I'll grab some
Talek
torches.
accompanies you guys. Like, yeah, might as well check out this postal thing. We don't really have much of that back at the farm, but you know, curious sake.
I'm sure you are.
Ranya goes with Fel to go shopping.
Yeah, we're trying to find
So Ranya and Fel are gonna go shopping. Meanwhile, Bundle, Dashegen, Talek, and Kira and Get are gonna go to the post service.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Okay, we'll start with the post service. So, you guys make it to the post service, and as soon as you get there, the lizard boy working there says, "Oh yeah, we're gonna deliveries usually come around in about an hour. So yeah, they should be here within like 60 minutes, right about."
Alright. I guess we can just go get some food and I'll grab it on the way out of town.
That works.
Besides, that'll be the best chance for you to possibly run into Yoan.
Might as well check this out. And he looks to where the tavern is and heads that way, I suppose.
Yeah, Dash follows.
Alright, so you guys quick head to the Toad in the Hole, where Marn is just opening up the bar is closed, however the tables are open. Like there's a little like curtain around the bar where it's like, morning.
Morning, Marn.
Good morning.
I'm guessing you people want feeding.
Yeah, I believe that is the case. Also, is there a kobold that goes by the name of Yoan here?
Points to the back at a little square table where there's a kobold and a dragonborn sitting over mugs of steaming liquid.
All right. I then turn to the others and say, "Hey, for just to make sure everyone's well taken care of, breakfast is on me. Order whatever you want." He says as he goes towards the.
Do you need me to come with you, Bundle?
I think I got this covered.
All right.
And then he does not have this covered.
Bundle is never seen again.
But he's just saying to Dash and anyone that's with us so far, hey, if you want to eat something, go ahead and get it. I'll pay for it before we leave.
All right, Dash will see what's on the menu.
Egg and vegetable soup is on the menu.
All right, he gets some.
Yep, you guys get a steaming little... It's actually cooked where basically the egg whites are half runny, are half the broth, and half, like, the chunks. So it's almost like an omelet of sorts, but just a little runnier, but it still has this interesting and fascinating consistency to it.
So it's an egg drop soup.
More or less.
Basically, but there's a lot of egg white in it that's fluffy.
Yes, it's
Fluffy.
So like it's like they made it mostly of egg white and then they poured stock on top of it, where it's like almost equal parts.
Don't worry, pal. We're gonna get some street vendor.
Fluffy.
Fluffy. And
Fluffy. No, stop it.
Okay. Anywho, Bundle approaches the table that has a.
Is he still with a hangover?
He has a headache, but he's not like blech.
Are you sure about that?
With a 3.
yeah, there is. Yeah, you approach the table with the hooded dragonborn and the little kobold.
All right, I approach it still, like I said. Yeah, not a little bit, maybe a little bit groggy, and a little headachy. But he goes up to the table and says, "All right, I was told to talk to a Yoan."
You may have. Who are you?
Well, I go by Bundle of Arrows.
Ah, yes, the hairball.
Yeah, that.
No, he literally points over to the next table where there's that poor bastard still sitting there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Wow! I thought we helped that guy.
He has, but he's still basically cousin it with a faceplate now, where
He's
there's
still
less
a
hair.
bearded dragon now.
Do I see that guy still?
It's kind of
How
hard
are
not
you?
to.
No, you're busy eating.
Okay.
I
But
don't know. Are you
Bundle just
blind?
looks over that way, and without missing a beat, looks back. So you've heard of my work?
Yes, and then points to the door where there's still a singed portal where you coughed up that flammable hairball.
Oh, so you've heard of all of my work? Great.
Also, all of my
I was
work.
here actually. I saw it all.
I saw it all.
Oh, I hope it was entertaining.
I saw you try to sleep with that cold.
I saw you strike out. It was quite delightful.
I'm sure it was.
Mulled wine, and then Marn comes over and stares daggers in like, no. He's like, oh yes, I'm sorry. I remember your policy, Miss Marn. Apologies. And she just slowly backs away and goes back to scrubbing down the other tables that aren't accompanied. And she's like, So,
was
yes.
just Okay.
So, I remember your Draken friend being all about, oh yeah, he's very interested in the thieving.
Hey, I'm telling my business to everybody. That is something I have taken a very avid interest in, yes.
Good. Well, then this will be quite easy then. So you want to be a thief?
Bundle just kind of shrugs, finds the nearest chair that's around, and sits at the table with them.
No,
either that.
This will be very quick.
Oh.
I cannot help you at the moment because I unfortunately am involved in a lot of little things to do right now. However, I can give you some words to remember.
All right.
Foosball Grande.
Bundle head just kind of cocks to the side.
You find a passerby with a white ping pong ball tattoo. Say that to them.
There's ping pong in this world?
Okay. Say it again, out of character. Foosball Grande.
Yeah, Foosball Grande.
Foosball Grande.
Passerby with a white ping pong.
Yeah, say that to someone with a solid white circle tattoo on their wrist.
There's the moon.
Solid white circle tattoo.
Even better if you find your pockets light after you accidentally pass by someone like that. You're probably in luck. You'll run into them quicker than usual.
Is that his calling card? Pickpocketing?
Welcome to the guild, son.
Bundle just gives a smirks and says back and thieves can't appreciate the warm welcome.
Nods politely
Flamingo.
and says, "Now, if you'll excuse me, me and my associate have to quick go out and finish some business."
As you were.
Yep. So you guys go back and finish your edibles. Meanwhile, Ranya and Fel are going on a massive shopping adventure. This will be short because there's not much in the town.
Ranya starts off by going to vendors. See if there's anything to sample.
So is it more like a
Right.
So is it more like a shopping like a small shopping district, or just one set general store where we can buy the stuff? I mean,
You go to you see two shops in town, one of which is the fishmonger, and the other is a carpenter. The two specialties seem to be fish and wood, and currently the general shop is not open yet. They don't open till high noon.
it's high noon.
I wonder if Thunder would like some fish.
Out of character? You can take it or leave it, honestly.
I wouldn't know that. So.
There is also a smith.
Oh, a smith.
Is it John Smith or?
No, a wooden leg
Will
named
Smith?
Smith.
Arnie looks at Fel. So what are we trying to buy again?
There is a fishmonger, a blacksmith, and a carpenter.
Yeah,
Fishmonger, blacksmith, and a carpenter, and the shop only.
Well, these we can tell by the signs. One has fish, one has just a log, and the other one has like an anvil hanging from the roof.
Think you guys were supposed to just get general supplies?
Yeah, just general. We were just supposed to get general supplies.
Intelligence
Maybe.
check.
Okay.
Me too.
Sure.
No, oh,
13.
You get the idea the general store supplies might be split up between the first two. Between the
The carpenter
like,
and
like
the
carpenter would probably be
f-
dry goods, and the fish would probably be the closest thing they had to a grocery. Yeah, Ryan, you get the same idea. Like the smith is more of like the service. Yeah, the smith is the service shop, while the other two are dry goods and like food.
Ranya goes over to the smith then to check it out.
Yeah, it's a smith. There's a Yanti and a dragonborn both working a massive bellows. It's like, whoosh, whoosh. It's rather cozy in here, but it's still getting a little sweaty as you get closer to it.
Ranya goes back to Feliana. I have no business in the smith.
Alright, then let's try to go to the carpenter and the fishmonger. That they might have what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just general supplies.
So which one do you head to first?
What do you say, Ranya?
Carpenter.
Carpenter it is.
Alright, you guys approach the carpenter shop, and as you enter the log building, you see there is just basically a counter setup. There's a Yanti in a little feathered cap sitting there, just drumming his hands on the table. They're like,
What? Ranya walks in, waves.
Felix.
We were informed to get things.
things. I might have things. Do you have specific things?
Ranya looks up at Fel.
We just came to see if we could find new general supplies, so that we won't, be in need of them when we head out on the road.
I sell some generalities. Just tell me some specifics and I can help you. You're being extremely broad right now, and I'm not very good unless you zero in on what you need.
That's because the guy who sent us didn't give us a shopping list.
Dick move.
I'm not wrong.
Dick move.
General supplies would typically be, food, water, something to sleep under.
Well, we have something to sleep under. That's covered.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't want to have a giant fucking fortress in the middle of nowhere. It's like a giant.
Why not?
It's a giant fortress that cannot be penetrated by non-magical means.
You know how many
What
things
if you-
are not-
What if you're trying to be sneaky?
We put some
I'm
leaves
sorry.
on top of it. I
I'm
know.
sorry, you cannot sneak a fortress.
Hell no.
You?
Says anybody.
Unless you're Stradavan Zarovich, then potentially.
That's true.
I mean,
But-
I could probably cast Pass Without a Trace on a fortress.
I've seen the
The
Castlevania anime.
What the heck?
But the safest thing would
Does
be
the fortress have a
food,
dex check?
the food and water.
Okay, well,
can-
we can get food and water from the other place, but right now we're in the carpenter's race. I think Bundle said something about wanting arrows. We should get more arrows. We can put the arrows inside the cart, so we can have plenty of arrows to go back to and get.
Arrows? Your best bet's gonna be the smith.
Damn it!
I mean, I've got some darts, but they're more like lawn darts, for playing games. So they're really oversized.
So
He points them out. They're literally lawn gnome shaped darts.
Roger blinks, stares at him, looking strangely interested, these are very odd, and I don't know why, but I feel like I must have them.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, arrows, your best bet is, yeah, basically we're split up like you think. We got food next door, I'm dry goods, and then next door you would be more like adventuring, like weaponry supplies and armor. Sorry.
Ranya looks up at Fel. Just
Really?
think how confused the enemies will be when I throw what is essentially a tiny gnome-like object at them. They'll look at him like, what the hell?
Out of character because smart. I'm sorry. Sorry. What would qualify as dried goods?
Turkey, probably.
Well, adventuring supplies. So he has like I said, darts, backpacks, bedrolls, torches.
I think we're good on bedrolls, are we? Or should we get like two more
mess kits,
just in case?
pitons,
Mess kits might
rope.
be good.
I have 18
Honestly, I think
well,
the only general supplies we might need is rations and water.
Yeah.
And rations
I
would probably
have
be
you
best
covered
next
up.
door. He might have some jerky, but that's really it. He does not really specialize in the food.
Even then, I've still got 10 rations on me. I don't know if any of them have gone bad.
why do we need rations when I can make good berries?
Maybe we just don't want to eat good berries all the time, man.
Alrighty.
Holographic meatloaf for dinner, my favorite.
Also, what if your mistletoe that you need for the good berries gets consumed, and the good berries have a time limit?
Thus far, that has not been a thing because I don't
What if
need
someone
it
just
for a compound
made a pizza?
what I use.
Also, who does have pitons? Honestly,
I do not actually, because I know, because I think it would be good to get pitons. Because well, you never know.
I
What
think
the hell are
I
you
might,
talking
because
about?
I just have whatever's in the Explorer's pack.
What are batons?
Oh, no, never mind, I don't have them.
Pitons, like things used for
Pitons.
mountain climbing and stuff.
Yeah.
They're really, they're really
The tent stakes you plow into the mountain to make sure you don't fall to your death.
Ah,
Yeah.
no. Ranya can
Yeah,
just
so-
use thornwood.
I'll just.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
but
not
this is-
you, dude.
We're not you, so we need to prepare just in case you are not there.
Yeah, I suppose. Wait, why wouldn't I be there?
I don't
Or-
know. Maybe
I
something
don't
happened.
think you can thorn whip a over 200-pound dragonborn, dude.
hell no. That thing would snap like a twig.
Fuck no.
I could probably use plant growth in order to, like, put plants on, like, the side of a mountain.
You ain't strong, dude.
Ranya, you can't magic your way out of everything.
No. And sometimes magicking your way out of everything is a good way to be out of shit whenever the big boss fight happens.
That
Yes.
sounds like something for quitters, but alright.
Oh. Okay. Then never mind. Forget what I said.
Use all your magic. See what happens.
I get my magic back on a short rest, I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys need any, like, parchment or tents or, I don't know, you want
Tents would be good, actually.
you want,
lot more parchment.
Parchment is good. I'm getting more parchment. Especially tents.
Oh,
Give me vision. Get you down.
Ranya waves his hands. I actually could use vials and bottles. Lots of bottles. Oh, and is the herbalism kit used up once I like try to use it to make things? Or
it does eventually run out of material, so you will need to restock it.
Ranya looks over at do you or one of the other stores have herbalism kit?
He thinks. Sorry, no. Yeah, we were waiting on our next shipment of those.
Ranya looks outside. I'm a druid and I have these berries and I've been meaning to try to make them into potions, but
Yeah, I've got a component pouch, but that's more for like arcane rather than nature magic. Sorry. And it's the last one I've got, so yeah,
it's
yeah,
alright.
yeah. Oh, you said you wanted vials, though, right?
Ranya nods.
I've
Vials,
got
bottles, all those things.
I've got vials and I've got a few glass bottles.
Ranya looks over to Fel. He hands his gold over to her. Like, do you mind taking care of the finances? I want to go over at the other store.
You have 50 gold and 200 silver to play with.
I know,
Both
but I'm
of
trying
us?
to make it so that is that between us or
Wait, is that between us or both of us?
Between the both of you.
without 50 gold and one?
So 25 gold and 100 silver apiece.
Okay. I gotta edit the thing then.
So yeah, he points out the glass bottles. These will be 2 gold apiece, and then points out some vials. Those will be 1 gold apiece. And you said you wanted parchment, young one.
Oh, yes, I wanted. I wanted.
I have
some
them in packs, and I have them in packs of 10 for a gold.
I'll take. I'll take 2 packs.
Hey,
You
2
never
packs.
know when
Good
the
stuff.
you never know when the first pack is gonna get wet, because that sometimes happens and it's the fucking worst.
Hold on a second.
2 pack. All right, so 2 packs. That's 2 gold so far. And how many vials and how many bottles did you want?
It's a good price. What the hell, man?
No, you can listen. You need to exercise your ability to bard.
If there, Ranya, I think I exercise my ability. I'll exercise my ability to bard when I need, when we're short on money.
Aren't
But
you like
these-
a merchant's daughter?
I was a thief's daughter.
Okay. that
So
means you
unless
don't want
Bundle
to try to
wants
haggle?
to give
Her mom's a major general in hell. It's all fine.
I'm back. What the fuck did I just come back to?
nothing, you heard nothing.
So
I'm trying to
anyway,
convince Feliana to
so
haggle.
it's 2 gold for the parchment, and how many bottles and vials did you want? Where's he going?
No, I haven't went anywhere yet. I'm still trying to convince her to haggle.
Ranya, it's a full price.
I think it's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
He doesn't hear. He doesn't. Hear
Fine, he says it's good deal. Yes.
Fine. Yeah. Ranya lets out shrug like, all right, I'll take as many vials and bottles as you can spare.
Well, I can't sell you all of them. I gotta save some for the rest of my folks. There's at least one other mage who passes through here, so I can give you... Maximum I can sell you is 15 vials, and... I have 6 total bottles, so I can give you 4. So that would be... 8 plus... That would be 25 gold total for all 3 things.
Just gonna...
4 bottles and you said 15 vials?
4 bottles, 15 vials, and 2 packs of parchment for Fel.
Actually, I was about to ask if Ranya could buy his stuff with his side of the gold.
Yeah, I can do that.
Gold first, and then I can buy my stuff with my side of the gold.
62, and I got...
And then if
So
we
it'll be
need,
23 for Ranya, 2 gold for you, unless you're interested in like the... You look around. There's tents. There's poles.
How much for the tents? Wait, poles?
Well, I've got a few of those in, and that would be
Wait,
2 gold.
I actually have a question. Is there like a tarp or something for a wagon?
It comes with a tarp.
Okay.
It's 2 gold for just the tent, but I pair it together with a tarp for 25 silver, which is 2 gold ones.
I was
2 gold.
I was
silver.
thinking that I could probably like finagle the tent so that whenever we're not using it for camping, we could like kind of make it into like a cover for the wagon.
Yeah, he sells them in packs, where like you can get just a tent, or I can bundle it with this tarp for only 5 silver more, so it'll only be 25 silver or 2 gold, 5 silver.
Are the tents
25 silver,
single person, or are they big enough to hold more than one?
2 person.
2
2
person?
person maximum, 3 if you're small, but the recommended is only 2.
There's 5 of us.
Unless you're just shoving gnomes in there like a circus. But I would not recommend that either.
Both Ranya
So
and
much,
small.
terribleness.
I would say at this point everyone would know that Dash likes to sleep under the stars.
Yeah, that's gonna change
I
real
would
quick
know.
once the winter comes. So
That's right, because Dash doesn't know what winter is like, because there was no winter where he's from.
yeah.
So yeah,
makes sense.
I've got 3 of them. I'm willing to sell you 2.
Yeah.
And that would be if you want it with the tarp, 5 gold total. If you want it without the tarp, 4 gold total.
Okay. I say we get.
What's the exchange? The tents with the tarp, because I also think that's a good idea.
The tents without the tarp or tents without?
No, with the tarp. Hold up. Hold up. First of all, what's the exchange for what's the exchange for silver to gold?
It's a metric system. 10 copper, 1 silver, 10 silver, 1 gold, 10 gold, 1 platinum. So yeah, it's the same thing. 25 silver for the tent with tarp, or 2 gold, 5 silver. Same difference.
All right. So for 2 tents and 2 tents and a tarp or 2 tarps?
The tarp is 5 silver a piece, but he's willing to bundle it together for. It's technically 6 silver by itself, but he's willing to bundle it down to pair value, pack them together for only 5 silver.
But bundle's not here.
The tarp is normally 6 or 7 silver, depending on the season, but he's willing to pare it down to 5 if you bundle
it's 1 tarp.
The tent. So yeah, it'll be 2 gold for the tent, 5 silver extra if you want to add a tarp to it.
I'll add a tarp.
To both of them, or just the one? Or are you getting just 1 tent, or?
No, I think 2 tents would be good, but I'm not sure about the amount of tarps. Do you think Ranya, do you think 1 tarp would be enough, or 2 tarp?
How big is the tarp?
It's big enough to just fit underneath and have like a little bit of extra room underneath the tent.
Is it big enough to fit over the wagon, would you say?
You would need both tarps in order to fit over the wagon.
I think both tarps.
2 tarps. Alright.
Yeah.
So that'll be 5 gold total in addition, so that would be 7 gold is your total bill so far.
Oh.
Unless you want anything else. You look around, he's got also, in addition, he's got backpacks.
I was actually wanting to look pitons.
Pitons?
Pitons.
Yeah, he looks at, yeah, I got them right here. I've got them at,
Ranya looks at, what's a piton?
It's something that's normally used in rock climbing, so that you can steady yourself so that you don't fall to your death.
Oh.
I bundle them together at 6 for 2 silver.
6 for 2 silver. 6 for 2 silver.
I've always just turned into a goat, so yeah.
Goat has nothing on Skyrim horse.
We're not in Skyrim.
Horse has nothing on a rock under the sea.
Damn.
What about a whole total hole?
So think about so bundle 6. Say bundle 6 together for 6 together for 2 silver. So
yeah, the value packs them together. You can buy them individually at like 5 copper a piece, or you can buy the value pack of 6 at 2 silver.
Nah, I think the value pack is better. Math.
So how many packs of pitons do you want? Just 1, 2, 3, 5,
2 bundles.
10.
So in this case, 12.
So he wants 2 packs.
2 packs.
Okay, so that'll be yeah. So he's like, all right. So far we've got the 7 gold, 4 silver so far. Anything else? We also got torches.
I think we're good on torches.
I have 18 torches myself. So.
Got this bag of caltrops. I've got some oil flasks.
Ooh, caltrops.
Caltrops would be nice.
Caltrops and oil flasks. You can use the flasks afterwards to make potions.
Fire.
I don't have alchemist's fire, but I do have oil.
Oil will work.
How much for the oil?
Oil flask would be 3 silver.
How many are willing to part?
Looks at the cardboard box full of them. Like,
of oil.
I've got plenty, so as many as you need.
You said with 15 gold from my vials and bottles, right?
It would be 23 gold because there's 15 bottles at 1 apiece, and then 4 bottles at 2 gold apiece. So it would be 23 total. 23. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yeah, I've got these flasks of oil. Yep. as long as not like you want all of them, you're fine. I've got like at least 20, 30. So yeah, how many do you need?
Out of character, how much was it for each flask?
3 silver.
3 silver for each flask. Let's see. 5.
5? Okay, 15 silver, please. Or gold, 5 silver. So total so far is 8 gold, 9 silver.
And for the bag of caltrops.
Bag of caltrops, you get 50 in them, and that would be 2 gold for a bag of 20.
2 gold for a bag of 20.
So you get like 40 for like 4 gold.
Should we splurge and get the...
I imagine Bundle is going to want the caltrop.
Yeah, let's splurge and get the 40 because I kind of want to keep some of the caltrops for me. And so
that'll be 10
so
gold,
yeah.
10 gold, 9 silver so far.
And that's all Phil.
All right. So you got your bag of caltrops. You got 5 flasks of oil. You got all this added to your sheet.
Yeah. I got it. I was typing it all down. 2 packs of parchment, 2 tents, and 2 tarps, 12 pitons, 5 flasks of oil, and 40 caltrops.
All right.
For Phil.
Some of my Zap berries here. Nah, I'll take those.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you
guys get all your supplies at the dry
How
goods.
much? And how much do we pay to, calculate?
Fel pays 10 gold, 9 silver. Ranya pays 23, which I believe he already did.
Gold.
I now have 37 left because I had a little bit of gold up.
Alright, got it.
But
All right, and then you want me to breeze through the food and the armor real quick?
Yeah.
All right, food. He's just offering like various fish-based rations. He's got like fish jerky, fish salad, like tuna salad, and he's willing to part with that for I can give you some rations. It's just gonna be some 5 silver per for 2 rations.
5 silver for 2 rations.
Yep.
That's not bad.
He's got an overstock. So how many rations are you each buying?
Well, right now I'm at 0, so I might as well buy a couple of rations. So I'm gonna buy 10 rations, I guess.
All right,
So,
5.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be 2 gold, 5 silver for you.
How many rations do I have? I'm also gonna buy 10 rations.
All right. So you also hand over 2 gold, 5 silver.
2 gold, 5 silver.
That said he had how many?
I have 10 rations as well.
91.
Well, we're just gonna be in town pretty quick here, so we don't need to completely.
No, this is just more for after, after we decide to leave Redport, or if we're to port before the tavern, not to forts to stay at an inn.
All right, and then you go next door. You go all the way to the smithy, and he's offering arrows at a 20 pack for 8 silver.
Your mic cut out.
The smithy is offering a deal on 20 arrows for 8 silver. He's got quite a few packs, but he's only willing to part with that maximum 3 packs of them.
That's a lot of arrows.
Yeah,
That's a lot of air.
He's willing to part with up to 60 arrows for 24 silver.
Sounds good to me. So I guess I'll.
Okay.
So 1,600. You said 24 silver? No. 64 silver?
24. It's 8 silver per, so 3 packs of. If you're going to buy all 3 packs he's willing to sell, it would be 24 silver. Or 2 gold, 4 silver.
2 gold, 4 silver. Gotcha. Okay. How many packed arrows was that? Total arrows?
3. 3 packs at 20 per pack.
So 60 arrows.
60 arrows.
60 arrows. Okay. 60 arrows. I'm not gonna add a weight to that. I'm just take this down.
I'm pretty sure their weight is like minuscule regardless. I think it's like 0.5.
Said 4 silver, right?
Hmm?
You said 2 gold, 4 silver, right?
Yeah.
2 gold, 4 silver. Yes.
Okay, just trying to keep track. Okay, got it. Got the arrows, got the bottles, got the vials.
Got my caltrops. Got everything.
Cool.
And my pitons.
Okay. So
Alright.
Ranya looks up. You got anything you're cooking in here? I think he looks over to the fish merchant.
Oh, you're gonna go back to the fish market?
Oh, aren't we like still at the fish market?
You guys went to the smithy.
Oh,
the
okay.
arrows.
Wait, I thought we went over to the fish market to get rations.
I know. I was trying to blaze through.
Yeah, we want to get to Redport this session, man.
That's fine. It's just our characters haven't really eaten anything but berries yet. But oh well.
That's what the tavern is for.
Fine. Oh wait. Okay, so we head back to the tavern.
Ranya subsists entirely on berries. Who are you kidding? So
He has a problem.
Meanwhile,
He needs an
back to the
interve-
tavern. You guys are finishing up your egg white soup, and then they walk in like, hello.
Hey guys.
We're back.
Ranya's just carrying a big pack of arrows. Ranya!
You need help with that, Ranya?
We
Yes.
bought a lot of shit.
Bundle just raises a brow, takes the pack with one hand and lifts it up.
There was a sale. And you follow.
They're just arrows. This barely
There's
weighs
60 arrows. A bunch of arrows would probably weigh like how much?
0.05 an arrow.
Times that by 60.
3 pounds.
Oh. I thought that would be a lot more.
0.05.
Listen, I got a -1 to strength, so.
I have a -1 to strength, sir.
Okay, fine. I thought there would be a lot more. Never mind.
No, arrows have to be light, otherwise they wouldn't work.
I thought there was a bunch of them. Oh well, fine. Anyway, okay, I'm taking the arrows out of my inventory then. Now it's a bundle. Bundle
Alright.
has all the arrows.
And now I have 60 arrows now.
You have. You
Alright.
now have 60 arrows. Okay, you got 60 arrows. I got a bunch of bottles.
I have 98 arrows.
Like, is someone keeping track of the inventory of what we're keeping in the store?
Out of character? I'm not.
Okay.
It's your card.
Yeah, I suppose.
You were supposed to feed it.
I'll make up an inventory sheet of what I'm going to shove into the cooking cart.
Oh my god, I gotta bury back his dogs.
Okay.
Goes. No, good idea. But where's the bullet thing?
And I. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say what she bought to the group.
Go ahead.
And I bought some parchment, 2 tents, 2 tarps, 12 pitons, 5 flasks of oil, and 2 bags of caltrops. As she holds up the caltrop bags.
Ooh.
Bags.
Sounds like my kind of toys.
Want one?
Oh, do I
A bag.
ever?
She tosses him a bag of 20 caltrops.
Don't toss these, he says as he
Too bad.
as he catches them, hoping that the bag will not puncture through.
Puncture.
These are caltrops. They're literally spikes in a bag that you
know.
threw at me.
I'm a horrible.
Yes.
Although I already knew this. And I bought 2 packs of parchment. I don't know if you want one because I kind of need the other one.
Oh yes, definitely. It means I can make more notes and more sketches.
She tosses it.
Is there a reason that you're throwing things at me?
Maybe.
Have I done something to offend?
No, she doesn't toss it. She just gives it to him. And then there's just the tents, the tarps, the pitons, which I'm keeping, and a flasks of oil.
We should be well off. If you don't mind, can I get at least one of those flasks of oil?
She gives him 2.
Okay, cool. Yay.
Nothing like some oil to set your enemy on fire. That's out of character, by the way.
I have 28 torches. I'm getting rid of some of these.
What the fuck? How do you have so many torches?
Because of the freaking pack that bundle gave me. There was so many.
Oh my god.
Putting the hempen rope inside the freaking cart.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We were just saying how much shit we bought. It's a lot of shit.
Alrighty.
Alright, and at this point, about 45 minutes, 50 minutes has passed. So you guys have been at... Yeah, just about an hour has passed while you guys have been eating.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, now that we're nice and fed, have our supplies, bundles less hung over.
Are you sure?
We wanted to head out. We wanted to head out here soon.
I should hope so. We've already had breakfast. We have everything we need.
Did you guys go to the postal service?
Is ourselves.
Yeah, no, I need to check if the stuff is arrived at the postal service.
Right. Go get your things.
Alright, should I just meet you guys on the way out of town?
More than likely.
Alright, meet you there.
As you guys are heading out, Marn stops by the table and says, "Alright, thank you for your patronage. Stay safe and healthy," and lightly smacks Bundle's cheek, lightly, like friendly, like, keep out of trouble, eh?
Yeah, I make no promises.
Just.
I know what
like Mama, we're like, no, be a good boy.
Yeah.
You be a good boy, Blue Blood. Don't try to get into old ladies.
Oh, that being said, how much do we owe you?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Do all of you eat once you get there, or was it just Dash and Bundle and Talik?
I would like to eat.
Oh, the intention was to pass the offer also to Kira and Geb if they wanted to eat with us too.
Ged and Kira are actually staying outside. They're just shooting the shit, and like he's all going on about the little towns were all so fascinating. Yes,
Nothing like shooting the shit.
He's leaning very ominously on like the porch rail without support. It's like, oh no.
He's gonna hurt himself.
Oh god, not again! Not again!
But anywho, who's eating? Because I know Bundle is, I know Dash is, and
I'm
Talik
eating.
is.
And she looks at you like, if they're all, I can get you guys a little to-go bag, and they also need 3 gold.
3 gold?
3 gold.
You know what? Because I caused a lot of problems for you. Here. He gives her 9 gold of his own personal gold.
It's quite a hefty tip.
Well, I caused a lot of crap to happen, so figured it was worth the this should be worth the bullshit that you had to put up with.
Gives you some more motherly slaps around the face. Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, just now get out. Get out of here. Go on your crazy adventures.
Thank you, Mom. And
you're welcome.
Marm, not Mom. But anywho.
I'm just thinking.
Alright, so you're all heading out. She gives you like little to-go bowls for Fel and Ranya. Like, imagine Chinese takeout, but with like egg white soup in it.
Ranya sips at it.
Yeah, there's like mint and carrots and beets in there. It's pretty hearty.
Tastes good.
Nom nom nom.
Yep, and you guys head out, and Gaz just perching precariously on the thing. Oh, welcome back, friends. Whoa, and it violently shakes for a second. I'm like, whoa, and then it falls forward like on his feet, like, there we go, got it, yay! And the postal service we go.
Yep. Hopefully they have my shit.
And you guys make it to the postal service in like about 4 minutes, and you walk there, and the guy's still like, yeah, he's running a bit late. I don't know what's. Oh, wait a sec. Peers over the horizon, and there's. Are you guys familiar with what a hobby horse is?
I will look it up.
I probably.
Oh
don't.
My God! Really? Are you serious?
Hobby horses?
Here's the thing. It's moving at a decent clip. Briefly pausing as the man aboard briefly kicks the ground and it goes forward like a razor scooter.
Huh.
Wait, hold up.
Is that
It's a horse head on a stick.
God
does
damn.
it essentially just have a flying drum that looks like a hobby horse?
No, don't tell me.
But here's the thing, it's operating kind of like a broom. Like he's perching on like the handle has like a seat. And he's perching on it to kick the ground every once in a while.
So it's literally a flying broom but with a horse head.
Yes. With like little wingtips and assorted like horsehair corvaires totaling from it. And as he approaches, you recognize the rider.
Is it Wash?
Who is it?
It's Wash.
It's fucking Wash.
You know, I don't think I've of all the things I expected to see in this land, that was not one of them.
And after about a
I've
minute,
lived here, and I did not expect this.
after about a minute, he approaches and tilts the horse slightly to where it breaks as he approaches the checkpoint. He's like,
Does it actually make horse noises?
it makes similar noises, but it sounds like,
does it
you
just
know, like
say
when you get like a
horse noises?
toy horse and it has like a little voice chip in it that's supposed to make horse similar noises, but it seems kind of like distorted. Like, it's like off-brand horse sounds.
And then after a couple of years of it just sitting in the closet, it gets even more and more demonic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. It just gets more demonic.
And the horse gets older too. But
Oh God!
but he peels out like, "Hello, people.
Hey, Wash.
You. Got this here package for you. We tried our best to make this work. I actually tinkered a bit with that little amulet stone thing. Yeah. It needs like contact with your skin in order to really work proper. So we tried to make sure there was a hole in the back, but really you're better off if you just like literally stuck like an eye bolt in the top of it and wore it as a necklace. But we got what you wanted, so so we tried to give it as much skin to skin contact as we could possibly get for you. And the hobby horse also has this little hook that's holding this big long bag package, and he's like, okay, and here you go, and he pulls out the glaive, the javelins, the greatswords, like, there's these things that go with it. And
You got the payment I sent along with it. Right?
Yeah. Thanks for the tip. It was great things. Thank you for the tip. It was very
You're
pleasant. I really appreciate the business, and I wish I didn't have to work 3 jobs in order to make this work, but yeah. Yeah, there's your stuff. We're hoping it works out well for you. I'm sorry, but we did exactly what you wanted, and that may not be optimal for the thing you're trying to use it for. So it does. Like we tried to make it a tight fit. Like the thing is, we either had to make it extremely tight fit where you could barely get the amulet out of it, or we had to give it a loose, like you're able to pull it out once in a while, but it might not always make skin contact. So we tried to find an even keel, leaned a bit more into the removable slot. So we hope it works as much as you need it.
Well, it'll at least work for now. I'll probably follow your advice though and get it turned into a necklace.
Yeah.
And Dash he'll get the harness equipped, get all this shit put on, and put the little amulet inside the pocket for safekeeping.
You could also do like one of the southern we're just able to wrap it around on string just enough so that you can also wear it as a necklace, and then maybe it'll have more skin contact.
Well, we'll see when we get to Redport, because I also noticed that the effect isn't permanent, and I want to see if I can make it just a permanent, ongoing thing.
Yeah, but thanks for the business, and hello, peoples. And the dragon, the Dragonborn is like, yeah, hey, Wash. He's like, yeah, I'm just doing my duties, doing my daily duties, and Ged walks. I was like, what a fascinating contraption. I haven't seen a Hobson horse in years. How fascinating.
Oh God.
He's like, yeah, it's not in the best condition, but I make do with what we have available at the storefront. It's like, does your storefront also operate as the postal service? No, this is just my third job. Ah, yes, the wonders of capitalism. Ah, like, wow, it's even got a bit of a rump on that far end of that steak. Like, yeah, it's kind of corny that way. And he hands over all your stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna make my other stops. And he's like, well, and Ged, in his infinite wisdom, reaches out, tussles, watches it. Like, hey, please, no, please. I really just quaffed that perfectly this morning. Oh, sorry, well, giddy up. And he smacks the Hobson horse's rump, which prompts it to land on its side and then spin like a top into the distance. With Wash atop. Oh, did I do that?
Dashigan's just standing there, maw again.
So I was just like,
Why?
I've lived here for... How?
Oh, must be really outdated and muddled. Sorry. So sorry. You used to see the sod and the grass clippings and the hay chaff just go continually flying up in the air in the distance as you see him continue on. It's like oh man, that must not be a pleasant experience. Getting like a fistful of sod every 10 times every revolution, going at like
are we seeing
40,
like
50 miles per hour?
Are we seeing projectile vomit?
No, but you can't tell at this difference, at this distance, at this point.
Right. Dashigan just gets his shit equipped.
Alright, that's a lot better.
Phil is very confused as to what just happened.
I'm just not gonna question it.
Ranya is just like, he pauses and stares at what just happened, shakes his head and goes back to getting the cart ready.
Alright, do we want me to be pulling the cart to save Ranya the trouble, or...?
You might need to save your strength in case of trouble.
Alright. Figured I'd offer since I'm the strongest one here.
Ranya nods.
You dare assume I'm kidding.
I mean, physically.
No, that was out of character.
I know.
You just see, like, you dare assume that I'm not just secretly hiding my strength, abiding my time.
Ranya looks at herself. Would you like to try to pull the cart?
That was out of character.
Okay.
Alright, anyway, shall we all hop aboard?
Let's hop aboard.
Bondle's already in it. Like, but the whole time you guys were arguing about it, he just kind of settled in on top of the things and just started taking a nap.
Brett, what did you say about my my wild shape level being? Is it like half my druid level or something? Or was that how it goes? I remember you saying something about it. I remember what it was.
You are able to change into CR1 creatures at the moment.
Okay.
And I believe I said it's a quarter of your druid level you can change into the CR of.
Okay.
So once you hit 20, you can change into a CR5 creature.
So a quarter
reason.
that. Okay. So CR. Well, what?
1/4, you can change into the CR of a creature that you are equal to 1/4 of your druid level.
So that's just for now. Okay, I'm good with that.
Once Dash is in the car, he's gonna take out that whetstone bundle gave him so long ago and start maintaining his.
Trying to see if there's anything like faster than a warhorse, but I think I'm probably best with 60 feet. Warhorse is still the. Yeah. Okay. Ranya stands over the cart and he transforms into a mighty warhorse. And he just stands there waiting to be hitched to the cart.
Ged and Kira wave and they say, well, farewell. Yes, farewell and safe travels. Approaches the horse like, you know, maybe not today.
Don't.
No,
Bundle
no.
just perks up, looks down at Ged and says, "Don't you dare."
Ranya looks
Sorry,
at Ged.
Sorry, the welcoming personality of mine. Sorry. Just backs away
okay.
and waves politely, hunching over, waving politely. He's like, yes, yes.
It was good seeing you two again.
Yes, you as well. Yeah, I guess you have pretty good company, that's all.
And then Bundle yells out to Kira as they're starting to go. Oh, by the way, you owe me a date.
Aww.
I don't remember getting that in writing.
Don't worry, I'll forge it for you. He says as he goes back to sleep.
Alright.
You two need a room already.
Is like
I don't know. Do you and Fel need a room?
Jesus.
Squints.
Squint.
Ranya begins to pull a cart. Is like
Good. Now we have our jokes out of the way. I'm going back to sleep while we ride.
Dash will keep an active eye out while they're on the road.
Indeed.
So, do I roll perception?
Can I make a
Yeah, so you're gonna remain on guard while everyone else just rests, relax in the cart?
Yeah.
Alright,
Can I roll a perception check as well?
yeah,
or
as long as
just
you're making a steady pace, you won't exhaust yourself too easily, Ranya. Like, you can go for up to 6 to 8 hours in your wild shape, I will say, if you go at a steady pace. Not an excessive.
Would his maximum movement speed be steady?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, you can move up to 60 feet for 8 hours. Neat.
You said like up to 8 hours. Jesus. Okay. That's. Never mind.
Probably 6 hours, but yeah.
Oh.
Like you want to take a break somewhere
Still,
in there.
that's better than what it was before.
Yep,
Yeah.
So... Yeah, you make a
I
mile an
imagine I've
hour. Yeah,
gotten
you
some
make
practice.
60 miles an hour, just such, and like, yeah.
Do I make...
Yeah, either survival or perception.
Oh, that's the same either way. That's a 10.
Yeah, you don't spot too much in the first leg of the journey. You guys make it about 3 hours down the road, and there's not too much activity. Just like you pass through like an edge of a forested glade, and you see like little deer and like porcupines staring at you out from the forest, just waiting for you to pass by so they can cross. But other than that, it's not too eventful. Not too many people on the road today, at least in this leg of the journey.
At the porcupine as he walks.
Do I have to make another perception on the second leg?
Are you staying as the watch for the rest of the journey?
Uh,
the second leg
I can
of
go.
the second half of the 6 hours?
Is everyone on the cart? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, right? Okay.
Yeah,
all of us are on the car.
Okay, good.
I can stay on. I can stay on watch for the second.
Alright, all yours, Fel.
What?
Yeah, you can make a survival
And here comes
or,
my next one.
survival or perception.
All right. Please don't give me a nat one. God damn! Please no.
Why would you?
Oh no!
Why would
Might
you
as
jinx
well
yourself
be.
like that? Can I make
I
a force
didn't-
perception?
I didn't jinx myself. You just know my history with goddamn nat ones.
I mean, I can technically keep watch 2, but.
The music stopped.
Oh.
I know.
Oh no. Oh, what have you done?
Indeed. You're doomed us all.
So yeah, you get a little bit of a minor like sweat going on with the beating sun in your face. It's like, you get like a little, not even like a first degree sunburn. It's more like you get a little like sensitive in the sunlight. It's like and you just can't make out too much. You don't see anything dangerous in the surroundings. You're like, okay, might as well keep going. Like, not too much going on for the next 3 hours, and then after that third leg, you're gonna take a break. I'd recommend, because then Ranya's wild shape will expire until you guys take a short rest, and then you guys can continue for the rest of the day.
Okay. And short rest is how long?
Short rest should be. I'd go with the standard, like, did I homebrew that for this shit? I thought I did.
I think you like
1 hour?
like either true or 4 hours. No, 4 hours is standard. So I think you shortened it down to 2.
Yeah.
Do I get wild shape back on a short rest or a long rest? I forget. Because I know I do have natural recovery. Does that translate into wild shape as well, or?
Wild shape, you just get back on a short rest.
Oh, cool. So, like, I can just keep on doing this. And
Yep. So you guys stop off in like this little underneath this little like a sand trap, and just start off over there, and it's like, okay, just sit over here in this little slightly sandier area of a footpath. And,
Where's our marker at right now?
I will figure that. Oh, that's right. You guys are all still on the map.
Yes.
after Ranya gets out of wild shape, he goes back, lies in the car, kind of like makes a little bed out of his onesie, or takes out his bedroll and just lies back, munches on some good berries while everyone else like rests. Or
yeah, like right there, like just off the path a little bit, just for your break, and you're starting to see a bit more like proper roadway accompaniment starting to appear. Not entirely, but they're starting to appear more frequently. Like they're slowly expanding the road outward into the proper like stone.
Did we see any other carts on our way, like going towards?
Not really. You saw an abandoned one about an hour back, but it was just covered in moss and stuff.
Yeah.
Moss.
Okay.
Like
During the short rest, Dashegen's gonna continue to keep an eye out. He's not really tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only one who needs a short rest right now is Ranya. Because,
Yeah.
He's been pulling the cart. I mean, we could keep going if Dash wants to carry the cart.
No, Dash is willing. Dash is good to let you rest.
Yeah. Okay, you can make another perception check or survival check.
No, I'd still be resting.
Hey, that's better in case.
Okay, yeah, you decide to get a better view of things by going just a little up above the sand trap and around. And as you go up above and look on the other side of the sand trap, you spot that there's a little like slight underhill right below you, and it's littered with hunter's traps.
Oh God.
Huh. As a heads up, guys, don't go this way.
What are we talking about? Says Bundle as he peeks his head up.
That's why. And he points out the traps.
Yeah, you see like the mouse trap. You see like standard mouse trap bullshit where like there's like a box on a stick set to like a trigger, and then there's like bear traps. There's little leg traps. There's actually some sticky mud that you're pretty sure is not native to this area that was also set down like about a few yards away from that. Like someone's been trying to catch something in here, and they're not taking any chances by leaving something out.
But it looks like they've just set every trap under the sun that they could.
There's at least 10 to 12 traps littered through here.
Bundle just looks at this confused, like, what are they trying to hunt?
I have no idea, man.
Ranya peeks his head out from the cart, looks around, goes back to laying down again, like, I'm not so concerned about it.
Can I do something?
Sure.
Let's see.
No.
I'm gonna attempt to see if, since obviously someone's trying to hunt something that is in this area, but I want to see if there's like any discernible tracks to let me know that there is something odd, like something that's not humanoid or
Survival
that's-
check or investigation.
Okay. That would be survival or investigate.
Wisdom higher?
Survival is better for me.
You
Well.
dip down a little bit into the hill, just away from it, and like, okay, what am I looking for? And you peer into the little underhill itself, which is like overgrown with like little rushes and stuff, and like you don't see any tracks. You do see like a couple of like rabbits and poor little fox kits that were caught in there a few days ago and just expired due to exposure.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
No.
You're trying to find specifics of what this could possibly trying to be catching. You're not quite finding what you're looking for.
Okay.
Caught these
Oh,
things, but
fox kids.
But it looks like these are like more vermin traps than anything else. Not.
What the hell is? Are this person trying to?
I have no idea.
Don't care, nothing is asked me to find.
Can Dash take a whack at trying to find anything discernible about this?
Sure.
That's a nat 20.
Jesus
All right.
Christ!
So
Oh.
I'm guessing
you
you
look
get
at the
something
main.
discernible.
You look at the main stretch of this trap. Like, okay, maybe this thing's smarter than that. And you peer around the rushes and lift up a few discarded like trash piles, and you find a footprint.
What's the size of the footprint?
The footprint is a little about the size of your forearm.
God,
That's a
Jesus.
big footprint.
that's a big
Is it
fucking
blood?
foot.
Forearm, not including the wrist. So like from forearm to like elbow. And it
It's
is
still a
in
big
the, it's
freaking
in the
footprint.
shape of a bear. However, there are talon points at the end of that bear footprint.
You mentioned this
With
to
that
Ranya?
nat 20, do I recognize?
You've seen an owl bear.
Oh,
Oh boy.
we're not fighting it now. Out of
So
character.
there might be an owl bear in the area.
What?
Ranya's head pops up. What?
What?
An owl bear.
Do I know enough to describe an owl bear?
You give a rough description, like, okay, imagine a bear, but an owl,
Okay.
but an owl head, and
What?
bigger and nastier somehow. Like, imagine
Wow.
the tenacity of an owl crossed with the outright ungodly constitution of a Kodiak grizzly bear.
That sounds.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, it is.
Ranya
Yeah, it's
stares
a bear,
at the
but
trap.
cunning.
It's a
Right.
bear, but can turn its head.
Dash actually says that. It's a bear, but cunning.
Ranya stares
But
at the
dire.
trap, looking a little bit afraid, like, oh.
So, unless you guys feel like fighting a fucking owl bear, we might want to leave here as soon as Ranya's rest.
Oh.
Fighting is the least of my concern. I'd be more concerned if it wanted to play with me.
Why would a bear want to play with you?
All right, he's got the thing with owls.
Oh, what? Oh, right. The whole
Oh, yeah.
Because you gotta remember, Bundle doesn't know shit about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ranya explained the whole owl situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that he's pretty much has, like, it's
He's
more like
still scratching himself every once in a while.
a...
His lips still look kind of chapped.
Seriously, you need some goddamn chefs.
Lip balm.
Yeah, let's, do I feel rested yet, or not?
No, it's literally only been like 30 minutes since you guys parked.
Dashegen is going to remain on extra guard now while Ranya's resting. Like, he's
You
got
guys
his
are gonna
great sword
stay for
out.
now?
I mean, Ranya can't transform again, can he?
No,
Not
I
yet. He
definitely
needs at
can.
least another hour and a half of full rest.
Well,
Then we don't really have a choice unless you guys want Dash to drag the card at a slower pace.
I do have multiple things of...
Which, although to be fair,
I think
Dasher's
I would-
pace is still relatively fast at 40 feet, 40 movements.
Ranya looks at the group, like,
Right. Dash will actually say,
if we don't want to wait here, I can probably pull this cart.
Yeah,
It won't
like
go as fast.
Ranya technically could take a rest in that cart while he's pulling it for a little while, unless Dash has a really bad like.
I imagine
check.
I'd be. Yeah, I imagine I'd be using athletics, and I will rage if I need to in order to get this check if I have.
All right, that's fine.
Wait,
I'll be the one.
I have a better idea than you using rage. I'll use enhance ability, and I'll give you. Yeah,
right.
I'll give you. I'll power you up with it, and just rest while I'm giving you that.
And,
By the time I'm done with the short rest, I'll get back my spell ability and my wild shape.
And what's Bundle trying to say?
I will stand watch while this is happening to make sure we don't get fucked with.
All right, well, Dash will go over and get ready to.
Okay, Ranya leans over and taps Dash on the shoulder using enhance ability on him. Actually, you could probably do that at level 3. No,
Wait, wait, hold on. Didn't you need a part of the animal?
Druid focus.
Oh,
Here's a focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since in this case it doesn't consume.
And this does apply to athletics checks, right?
Strength checks. So yeah, I'll let it carry over to athletics checks.
I'm giving you the bull strength, yeah. So carrying capacity, advantage on strength checks, and yeah. And Ranya just lays back in.
Carrying capacity is doubled.
Yes.
Oh God. The normal is times 15.
Spell.
Let's.
Time what?
So my carrying capacity right now, because it's doubled, is 16 times 30. I can carry up to 480 pounds now.
You could lift the cart and carry it over there.
The GM is pleased.
But should I go ahead and make the athletics check to start moving?
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, Ronnie is going to lay back the cart and continue to rest.
Yeah. Dashegen, you just feel invigorated. Just like, It's like a rage, but without the blinding, like vein popping anger.
But without the red.
Without the veiny feeling. It's like it's like you feel 25% better even then when you rage. It's like, huh.
Good, neat, strong.
Such a rush.
But yeah, I start pulling the cart at 40 movement speed, so slower than we were going before.
Yeah, I probably
But
could
still
have.
moving.
But otherwise you'd be plopped out within a couple minutes, or like a minute. I think it'll only last. There's a.
Up to concentration up to an hour. So.
No, that's Ace would have made us around faster, but I think we're better off with enhanced ability. But anyway, Lonnie's taking a rest, and you are pulling the cart.
Yep, so yeah, Dashegen's just pulling this like a champ. Like, he's pulling it like, imagine if a Clydesdale could also just be so, like, as firm as a Clydesdale.
Neat. Do I have to do a perception check to see if I see anything coming our way?
You want to do watch? Yeah, you can do a perception check.
You can do it, Bundle. You got
better
this.
than what me and Fel rolled.
Yeah, you guys continue down the way. After about an hour, Dashegen's pace, you're a little slower. Just because the spell only lasts an hour. But you
go down from a 25 to a 20.
Well, no, you just need to roll it again. So,
right.
Yeah,
but
not yet. But Bundle, after about an hour, it's like a steady pace. This is... What was that?
I don't know.
My ears perk up.
My turn.
So yeah, you guys are making good pace. He's a pretty good workhorse, this Dashegen of yours. And as you glance around to the side, you're sitting in the middle of this like more plain like stone-strewn road with a slight rocky outcropping to the south. And what catches your eye a little bit is there's a little like alcoven like underhill area, another one similar to the one you passed away from an hour ago. However, as you're passing by it, the sun glints off something on like the siding of the cart, and something in that underhill like glints just a little bit, but you look at it and you see only like moss and like grass, but for some reason it's glinting. It's like, oh, that's weird.
I warned the party by saying, "Hey guys, I think I see something." It's a little far off, and I can't quite get a.
Yeah, it's about 20 yards off the road. It's like
okay.
You're in like the south is like a very dense bushy outcropping of like granite and like sulfur, interestingly enough. But you see a little like curving underhill that has like a little looks like it's stuffed full of moss and grass, but to your eyes you swore you saw a glint.
Do we want to check it out?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
He says Bundle as he pulls out his bow and arrow and attempts to at this point.
All right. Do we want to leave the cart? Do we want to leave the cart on the road while we're investigating?
Okay there, Fel?
Oh yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, it's just that there might be something outside going on. I don't know. I mean, I think
stay indoors. Best possible. Stay indoors.
Oh no, of course. Not going up fucking side. About like 2 days ago, there was a car crash over here during a police chase.
Okay.
It was something. It was something.
I can imagine so. Yeah, don't get
Surprisingly,
involved in
I did not hear it.
All right. So what do you use your guys' plan of action?
My plan is to stealth first, to see what's ahead, while everyone else keeps going like nothing's happening.
Okay, so you're gonna slip off the carriage while it's still moving forward au natural, but you're gonna stealth up, like.
Yes.
Dashegen will slow down a little bit and try to make it come off as he's just tired, just a little tired, and going slower to catch his breath.
Roll performance, okay.
All right, so Dash, you're fine. Bundle, roll stealth check, straight.
Okay, stealth check straight.
Since you're a black cat trying to jump into a field of like outcrop, like okay, you try and stick to what shadows and like a big bark skins you can hide under, but there's not much on this outcropping, so it's more like okay, it's still kind of out in the open, but you're just trying to sneak around like the horizon of it to try and keep out from whatever might be in there's possible vision.
Okay.
And after about 2 minutes, you sneak up to the corner of it, and you're just waiting there, just around the corner from where you saw the glint. You're like about 100 degrees away from it.
I want to slow down my own breathing to listen and hear if I see breathing on that side, to see if it's a person or a thing.
All right. Perception check.
All right. 14 again.
Nothing. You don't hear anything. It's just quiet. You hear the wind briefly pick up through this area, and like a little bit of the hay rustle. Like, but at the same time the wind blows through your hair. It's like, okay, that's that. That's what your brain tells you. It's like, okay, it's really quiet. And there's like I said, it's a little like underhill where like you could crawl up on like the lip of it and like peer under or around it if you wanted to. It's like this little like almost a carved out slight alcove in this. Like maybe just. It's almost like either like maybe a creature with a giant claw through it, or maybe like a giant passed through and smashed at this hill with its club and has cleaved away a big portion of this hill. You don't know exactly how this got here. It's like, it seems kind of.
It's not all natural.
Not really natural. More like this is what remains after something happened.
Okay, so
could also be a good like a hunter's like what do you call
hunter's nest.
Yeah, a hunter's nest, like, yeah.
So what Bundle's gonna do is, because he's used to, if it's similar to what a hunter's nest would be, he's gonna peer into this little alcove and see what he sees inside without making himself known.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
What?
Yeah. No, okay, so you peer?
Yeah, I'm just gonna peer inside, see what I see.
All right. You peer inside, and you just see a pile of hay and moss that seemingly melded together onto this thing. However, you're not really in a particularly mossy area. That you know that moss typically grows on the other side of the hills in this case, from the natural point. So it's like, what is this doing here? That's kind of queer.
All right, I want to put my paw on it and test to see if this is fresh or was this recently moved.
Okay, would that be You want to do an investigation check?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
F14.
That's
again.
a lot of 14s.
But the other side's doing the same, doing differently, so I don't think it's that.
Yeah. It's not bad,
I think
but
it's just the way the dice is rolling.
Eh.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna worry too much.
Yeah, because look, he rolled a 7 on the first one, a 9 on the second
Yeah.
one, and a 10 on the third one. So he's still rolling different things. They just happen to all be rolling 14.
All right.
Yeah, he's not rolling flat 14s. Yeah. The more you look closer at it, the more you look like there is a definite, like, a boxen shape to this mass hidden underneath there. It's almost like it's covering something. Either you're not sure if it's a portal or possibly just a box.
All right.
How far away are we from Bundle at this point?
About
'Cause I
25
wanna-
yards. About you've been slowly walking. You're about 25 yards now.
Yeah, I want to say I cut down to like 15, 20 movement speed rather than.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Seeing as how it just looks like it's covering something, I'm going to attempt to. Well, would that investigation be enough to see if there's any traps around too?
You have to roll a separate investigation check.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, we noticed how
You do catch as you start peeling away a little bit of it, like scratching the moss to see where you do see a tripwire attached to your left on the thing, attached to what looks like a eye loop. Like you put like like an eye loop like lock, where it's like it's a latch that has a slot you fit over the eye loop, and then you turn the eye loop and it locks.
Okay.
Yeah, it has like that little mechanism, but there's like a tiny little wire attached to it.
I want to follow this wire without actually agitating it.
Alright, you follow the wire, you follow the wire, you follow the wire, and you find a little pot, and you smell it, and it smells of sulfur and powder.
Oh boy.
That's not. I want to disarm this trap by taking off the pot.
It is set in place. It seems to be clayed into the side.
Okay. Can I take my dagger, poke a hole in the side so that it just drips out?
Okay, sure. You jab the side of the pot, the side of the pot structure, and it starts spilling out a little bit. However, it slows after a time, but it does have a lid.
It does have a lid still?
Yes.
Okay.
You could roll a sleight of hand to pry it open very carefully if you wish.
I'm going to do that, and can I use my dagger to assist me in this? And
It'd be straight sleight of hand.
straight sleight of hand? Okay. Not bad, 16.
Alright, you funk the lid open, and you just see, it's just full of sulfur and like a priming mechanism that if you pull the wire, it would ignite one end and launch like a tiny explosive, like potentially blinding you with the powder temporarily, but yeah.
But nasty enough to be definitely a problem.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't kill you unless you had your head, let's say your neck stump literally right next to the pot or within like a foot of it. But
which is right now.
But you look at it and it's just full of dry powder and sulfur. So.
Huh. Well, with it pried open, does the pooling does it start flowing out a lot faster?
Not really. It's still like slowly dribbling. Like
All right.
little beads of powder.
This is taking a lot longer than I thought. With that being said,
It is dry powder.
it is dry powder. Can I blow it out?
You could, however, there's the priming wire just above the lip.
Okay. Can I just snip the priming wire to keep it from going off?
You could. That would be another sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Still 12.
Well, it was not failure, but that's still a natural 5. That is not my best work if I get this.
Can you guys still hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, for some reason
All
my
right.
thing
You
didn't do
do. You snip it. However, you cup your hands beneath the priming wire to catch it, and it slips through your fingers into the powder.
Wait, what slips? What slips?
The priming wire.
Oh, fuck.
And it goes. And you should make a dex save.
That's fine.
Do we hear this go off?
Yeah, you hear a small poop over from the way. He's like, uh-oh.
Immediately stopping the cart and going to his...
Oh,
Going,
yeah.
going towards...
18.
Alright. The side of your face does get a little scorched just from the explosion, but mostly, since you redirected it due to lifting the pot lip, it did mostly go up rather than out. So
Okay.
your side ear got a little singed, and it burns a little, but you're not injured. It's like, oh god, that stings.
Like, ow! Okay.
Yeah,
I tell the others the moment that happens, I say, I'm good. I'm fine. It's okay.
Okay. Sure.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
They're about 25 yards away, dude.
Yeah, I don't think we can... Yeah, we heard explosion, so
Okay.
we're running towards...
I kind of... Yeah, I guess at this point, I kind of give it like the standard meow, ow, god damn it, that hurt. But
Meow.
I'm okay. I yell out, I'm fine, it's okay.
Oh, Dashigan's still gonna approach at this point because he wants to know what the fuck.
Like, what the shit?
So, are we able to approach him? No problem.
Sure.
We're about to find out.
Alright, you okay, bud?
I'm fine. Stay back. Still alive at trap right here.
Alright.
Did we bring the cart with us when...
What was that?
Did we bring the cart with us when we had no...
No, Dash ran without the cart.
Okay, so the cart is... Yeah.
It's not too far away.
You guys will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Careful. Be careful. How long has it been since Ranya started taking it?
Shrug.
How long's it been since you what?
Since I started taking my short rest.
It's been a little over an hour.
Also, why did I get inspiration?
Reasons.
Okay.
So yeah, you're just sitting over there with this crate that's now has the side blown open from the explosive, and you just got this singed and slightly like second degree burned area on the side of your face, like fuck.
Okay.
It's on the left side of your face. It's like it just stopped right before your eye socket, so it didn't quite burn it like deep, but it's like ow, 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 like everything from like your entire cheek area is like.
Okay. That's workable. But at this point, he's going to make sure that the sulfur part is not going to ignite now explode. And once he feels safe enough, he's going to go ahead and see what's in this box.
There's not much actually. You pour it open, You like crack it open, and you only see 2 objects in there.
Is there any to sell for left, or?
Oh no, it exploded.
Now, just to make sure I can get this, is the box... How big is this box? Is it like, if I try to take this out, it's not going anywhere?
It's about this... It's about like 18 inches by 2 feet.
I need a bareback cat knocked down a bunch of clothes.
Yes.
Okay. So, in that case, I'm just going to take the objects... Well, hang on. Let me look at these objects first. What are they?
You find a gold armlet with red and black bloodstones, as well as...
I'm back.
Going back to treasure.
Meow meow.
Welcome back.
Armlet,
Alright,
red / black stone.
what do you find?
And I'm figuring it out. So far, I found an armlet.
And a little packet that you look inside, and it's filled with scarves embroidered with dragon art.
Oh.
Oh, you don't say.
Silk scarves.
Can I do an insight check to make sure this is what I think it is?
Yeah,
What do you think it is?
I think these are just similar scarves that are to the people who are with Tiamat. I want to see if I can remember the actual symbol itself and see if that looks familiar.
Do we see him pulling it out as...
I'm still in the alcove.
Oh, I don't...
Meh.
Yeah, part of the underhill is sort of collapsed, but it's not completely covered. It's like, ugh, like now you're just covered in dirt and sod and shit.
Okay. Well, seeing all both of these things,
by a piece of granite.
Seeing both of these things, I take them out and march out of the alcove.
Alright, so what do you find?
One, pain, he says as he's rubbing his cheek.
Yeah, his fur has been singed off. He looks kind of burned on the left side of his face. His left. You're right.
Ranya's head pokes up from the cart, looks at him.
Remember, the cart's still 25 yards away.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Bean!
Yeah, I've made my way back to the cart at this point and say, well, that was painful, but at least there was something worth it. At least someone thought it was worth it.
Do you show it to us?
Yes, I show you both the armlet and the scarves.
Does this ring any bells with me?
As you peer through the packet with the scarves, you also find in the bottom a embossed silver thimble.
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 Symbol or thimble?
Thimble.
Thimble.
Sewing stuff.
A thimble.
Okay. But does any of this like stick out to Dash given his draconic heritage and in case it is
you peer at the scarf, and here's the thing: it's a white scarf with black dragons on it, and it's more like, okay, this seems like more of an artistic design rather than a Tiamat thing because they're all about the multicolored dragons.
Okay.
Because Tiamat itself is an entity composed of multiple heads of multiple colors of dragon.
Yeah.
White scarf.
Yeah, the evil rainbow flag dragon. Yes.
Grrr!
Well,
Rainbows are evil.
not really getting any Tiamat vibes from this, to be honest.
They are pretty beautiful scarves, though.
Are they magical, though?
Bundle shrugs. You know, I know a little bit of magic. Doesn't mean I can detect the magic of other things.
Dashegen looks to Feliana.
Do you want to use a bestow spot, or do you want me to ritual cast it?
I can use a biggie.
Oh, you can ritual cast too as well.
I know.
Okay.
You should probably get back to the cart before we identify what these are. Identify them at the cart.
Oh yeah, I'm still on the card.
Also, anybody got a healing potion?
Dashegen gives Bundle a good berry.
Thank you.
Do you want some healing?
Crunch, crunch, sploosh. It's like.
Do you?
Did I even take any damage from that? That's the better.
You took 3 fire damage and 1 bludgeoning damage from a single rock that hit you on the noggin.
So you may need a better berry. Those instantly give you like 4 points of healing. Which actually can be better than a minor healing potion. I think. I mean, you have to roll on that, and that just gives you flat healing.
This game is so broken.
It really is.
And even just a handful of better berries puts me back to full, so I'm not going to touch my health.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if you ate too many at a time. I'll homebrew that later.
Oh no. Oh. Regardless, we head back to the cart.
Yeah, I'm ready to head back to the cart, but now I'm kind of suspicious of the area. And so now I'm looking more at everything than I was beforehand. Like, the hills have eyes and treasure.
Yeah, so you guys get back in the car. But Dash, you continue pulling it for about an hour. After that point, Ranya's relatively healthed up.
During that probably gives Phil the time to identify the shit.
Time to identify some sheep.
Yeah, she looks each item over before casting Identify and just holds it close to your noggin to see if there's any response at all for like basic magic stuff. Like, you get nothing from any of this. It seems mostly artisanal.
Cool.
This is mostly artisanal.
Did we just rob some?
The thimble is the only exception, where it seems like no matter where you put it, it fits to any finger you put it on. Tightly.
Hey Dash, put this on your finger.
How big is it compared to my finger? Like, how small is it?
Well, you look at it, it looks like it's fitting inside of like the center of her palm. Like, wow, it looks tiny.
Dash tries to put it on his index finger.
It
Stops the cart
fits.
for a second. What?
I knew it.
Dash just deadpans.
I don't know what to make of this.
Takes it off. Does it shrink back down?
Nope, it stays the same size you put it on with.
Huh. He hands it back to...
I'll takes it.
Starts pulling the cart again.
It's weird.
Any idea?
Not that I could. This might just be a thimble that can fit onto anyone's palm. That can fit into anyone's finger.
You do rattle it around, and you feel like something from it. You're not sure if it's magic, but it's definitely the fact that maybe it's just all disguised in the fact that it fits to anything, any digits. Like, huh? Even look at Ranya's toes. Like, I wonder. Yes.
Yes.
Any idea what it does?
Did identify on?
You can.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Yeah, you gather some of the like arcane channeling powder you have on you, like a climber. You know, you just sprinkle it around and touch your palm to the item as your 5 fingers touch the powder, and you get a glance of it, and you think on it, and you read it, and you get the idea that this thimble is an accessory which you can wear, and it will reduce the time it takes to perhaps build silvered items.
What?
What?
Like,
Give me
either
a
like bullets or like beads,
arrows,
or
One of my characters
sling.
would be very
Sling.
used.
What do slings use again?
Magical
Yeah, what do slings use? They're not bullets. They're
rocks.
What's up? They're just
pellets.
smooth
Like
stone.
yeah, like marbles or sort of.
Yeah.
Like, again,
So it's for making silvered projectiles.
That sounds
projectiles or potentially items.
So this magical symbol can make Repeat it so that I can write it down.
It reduces the time and potentially components needed to construct silvered items.
So we could get our weapons silvered.
Construct.
Do you say this out loud?
Reduce time.
Only if you do it, however.
Only if I do it, or if the
It's
attuner?
only for use by amateurs.
Only if used by amateurs.
You can't just you can't wear this while shopping and say, "Hey, Jedi, can you make my weapons silvered?" And it doesn't work that way. You have to actively teach yourself how to do it, work at go to the forge and help construct it yourself.
That sounds like something that'd be up Dashegen's alley most.
Okay, so
Would you like to take some points into blacksmithing?
Not a bad idea to learn a trade.
that's true.
Yeah, did Fel explain this out loud?
She did. She's like, okay.
I mean,
Ranya's head shoots up as he looks at the item.
my tribe was a tribe of metal workers, so this sounds like something I could probably learn how to do.
Yeah, I mean, we could make. It would come in handy. Very. God damn it! Words. It would come in handy.
It's your second language. It's okay.
First.
Oh.
That's the thing.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I thought
It's okay.
Portuguese would be your first language.
Nope. I was a kid. I learned a bit of Portuguese, but I was technically alphabetized in America. Sort of.
Neat.
Ranya is just staring at the item.
Or you know.
Dun,
Silver.
dun, dun, dun.
I'm just looking at the item. Isn't silver the thing that hurts undead werewolf were creatures?
And
Supposedly.
powerful creatures in general.
Can hurt powerful creatures in general.
Yeah, the
That
undead
could be-
particularly, but
Ranya stares at the symbol. It seems to be more for small crafting things than large, heavy tool making, though, isn't it?
Magic works in weird ways, I'm pretty sure.
Well, either way, I don't really do the whole metal crafting thing, so...
Again, from a whole tribe of metal workers.
Would Dash have ever had at least some even if it wasn't full training, some minor training in metal before the tribe went to shit and got. Brett's mic is muted.
slavery is a hell of a drug.
Oh my god!
Okay, so he got slaved before he could get any training in that.
Yeah, you have worked with most. You got the bare basics, but you never really got to work with silvers because your tribe didn't work in that too often. But they said that we will teach you the ways someday, and then
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah,
But Dash will be like, I know the basics, so I imagine silver can't be too far.
Ranya looks at Dashegen. So, you think you might want to pick up the hammer again? Name of your people?
I mean, it's something we can do while we're in Redport.
Yes. Oh, and Ranya takes out the deed that he has. I have a deed to a place south of Redport.
Oh, let's get to Redport first, and
This is another hour in after getting this, right?
mm-hmm.
you rested up yet, by the way, Ranya?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, good to trade off?
Yep. I did get a rest.
Ranya did get a short rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ranya leaps off, turns back into a warhorse, waits to get saddled up because he doesn't have fingers.
Dash will rig him up.
Okay. And then he sets off.
Yep. And
Let's have a horse adventure.
you guys set off again, and just about 3 hours later, you guys spot a wall ahead that is a mild faded orange in color, but it has a upturned wine glass shaped indentation ahead of the road, about like maybe 10 minutes off, and there's only a short line in front of it. There's like 5 or 6 like little caravans making their way in.
Would Fel
You recognize the east gate.
Do we?
We're at the east gate.
Is the east gate a Redport? Ranya lets out a whistle.
After 10,000 years,
Dash says jestingly.
After a millennium of traveling and getting lost in the goddamn woods.
How many weird looks are we getting with these exclamations?
Ranya lets out a whinny and begins
Well, you're
to
sitting
pick
behind a wagon pulled by a miniature pony and containing just a boatload of gnomes with like waist-length beards, just staring at like, what the hell? Okay then, you don't look much bigger than a wormling, you old shit.
well, it's felt like 10,000 years for us to fucking get here, so now.
Language, young man.
Is the road big enough that I could go around these guys?
I think we're in a line, aren't we?
You're in line.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, after about a few minutes of approaching, you're fourth in line. There's like a humanoid caravan, just like bargaining with the guard at post, who seems to be carrying around a clipboard and some stamps, and just like and like a little like.
Oh God, do we have a passport?
A little
-1.
Yeah, do you guys have passports, documents, papers? I didn't think so. So.
Oh no.
Wait, Feliana, you have a forger's kit, don't you?
No, that's
You have 8
No, but
minutes. So.
Oh,
There's no way we're doing this.
There's no way we're gonna.
So, Bundle, realizing this, breathes in, breathes out, looks to Fel. You do know how to charm a person.
I feel offended. You had to ask that, but yes.
Well then, why are you all freaking out? Says Bundle as he lays back down in the cart and waits.
Because
Heels
that's
his
me.
cloak over and says, like, I'm going back to sleep while you fuckers get sore out.
Christ.
Jesus,
Well,
morons.
this is your rodeo now, Fel.
In character, she's like, okay. Out of character, I'm just like, I'm socially anxious. I can't do this
That's
shit.
what the magic of D&D is for, Fel. Now shut up and play. So.
Wait, Ranya. Nay once for yes, twice for no. Are you able to cast spells in that form?
Ranya looks his
nays.
head back and speaks into his head. You realize I can still talk to you in this, right?
Yes or no?
No, I can't yet.
Shit.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to pull the cart and I can cast spells, that's fine.
Yeah, trade off and cast that spell. Cast that spell you put onto me onto her.
And Dash will quickly hop out of the cart to
You're a little
take-
sore, Dash.
He's gonna do it for the sake of making sure Fel can do this. He's gonna take one for the team. So that's
Yeah. Ranya gives him a better berry to, like, revive his strength. And well, first he becomes a halfling again, then he...
Okay, first of all, I need to know how many berries everyone has had today.
How many berries, what?
I only have one berry.
I've got 2 better berries and 2 good berries, and Dash is not eating the one Ronnie.
Is that meta-knowledge that prevents you from eating that one?
Wait, what?
Is that meta-knowledge that prevents you from eating that last one?
No, he's just wanting to fucking get onto the.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Fine, he'll fucking eat it.
No, I'm just like, Okay, I'll remember this. So, yeah, you trade spices. Ranya, misshapens himself out of the horse form, and he climbs on the car, and no one's like, what the hell was that? What'd you trade off a horse for this mook for? Good God! The horse looks better.
I'm just thinking realistically, Dash is like somewhat panicking at this moment in time. That's why he wouldn't be eating the berry. He's like, crock.
As you take up the quote unquote reins or the pole, like it's either like a pole cart or a rein cart, depending on whether or not you tie a rope around the animal and whether or not you just want to pull it like a rickshaw.
Yeah,
so you
basically.
You can put on the harness if you want, but mostly it's just as you get out into the harness, and the mom's like, geez, the horse looked handsomer.
Right away, gives him a wink. Thanks, and then you hop back into the cart.
You know, I'll have you know. She turns.
Oh, it's one of those southern halflings. Neat.
Do I need to roll athletics to?
Yeah, just because you're a bit sore.
23.
You're like,
you
I
got
can work
this.
through this.
Oh, I've worked through worse. I've worked through having my throat torn out.
You had like an hour.
They just stare at you like,
you should be
holy
fine.
hell.
Okay.
You want to fuck?
Jesus, you don't need to impress us that much. Just take it like a champ. Jeez.
Anyway, so Ranya reads.
They're not sure if they entirely believe you, although one of them may have noticed a slight discoloration on your throat, like, huh.
Yeah, and there's probably still some slight scarring there regardless.
But yeah, the humanoids get through, and next up is a
Fel gonna listening to what the guard with the clipboard board is saying, just in case. Yeah.
So the humanoids get through. He's like, all right. And as you guys get closer, this second caravan, you get to hear a bit more of, where it's like, all right, and it's a group of 6 dwarves, and they all hold out a passport, and then they're like, oh, okay. This like flips a couple pages, stamps, flips pages, stamp, flips back, looks at the door, flips back, stamp, and he's like, all right, hold on, and they get in like just over a minute. The gnome caravan just pop up with all their pipes and their noise making with their musical instruments and their ridiculous 6 crap and yeah, the guard looks at them like, oh joy, what if you guys need to do now? And they're like, nothing. Besides, Wesley, you owe us a drink. He's like, oh, the hell I do. I'm not giving you guys shit. It's like, oh, well, we don't need that. Our pony already does that enough for us. He's like, he's like, look, as long as you guys stick to the tent town, you're fine. But God, don't try and sneak over the line again. That's just dishonest. Like, oh, that's no fun. You're like, yeah. Like, listen, numb buns. I'm watching you. No, you're not. You're stuck out here. You know what I mean.
Remember, the charm berries only work on people of the same gender, I think.
Opposite gender. If it's a man, it only works on women. If a woman takes it, it only works on the opposite gender.
And it sounds like the dude in...
They're on high school host club berries, after all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how many? All right. Then before we get to
how many charm berries do you have before the session?
Did I? How many?
You should have some of them.
I should have some of them. Then let's see. I had 2.
You have 1.
I need to make this count.
I have others.
Use that charm berry.
Charm berry.
Well, they're about to get through. He's like, all right. I'm stamping you with... Flips it. He has like a key ring of stamps, and he puts one... He has like a little, like a tool belt that has different little pots of ink, and he stamps it in one and then stamps it on their passport. Like, okay, now get in there, numb buns. He's like, yeah. He's like, he gives him like a fist, like the goddamn Ralph. You know, the honeymooners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like raises his fist up, threatening, like, come on. And they pass, and
We're getting into Redport today.
The cart approaches the edge, and the guard with his little sun spectacles peers up from his little thin, like naval type hat, like the folded like paper hat type, but it's actually fabric, like the sailor hat.
Yeah.
Or actually like the army type hat, where it's like a little like tent on top of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just looks at it. All right, like okay. Have any of you been to Redport before?
Out of character question. I'm pretty sure.
Fel, you have a passport.
I have a.
Bundle went when he was very, very, very young. Would that even count?
I need you to roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, passport. I might have one of those.
Yeah, I know for a fact Dashegen does not have a passport.
22.
Okay, you have your passport still. It's at the bottom of your bag. You're like, oh my god, thank God I held on to this. And it's a junior It's a junior passport. It's got stickers on it and like little.
He thinks about it for a second. It's like, I'm gonna need this renewed, but it will have to do for right now.
Yeah, you peer inside. It's a kitten face in there. It's like. And you've got a really bad haircut too. It's like, oh god.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So, Bundle looks at his passport. It's like, I've been here before, but it's been at least a decade and a half.
I've been here. She holds up her.
Yeah, you pull up your passport. You're like, oh, this is Tammin brand. Interesting. You don't have. Usually, you guys take the north entrance, or you just go straight to bloody Tammin. But okay.
Well, it's different.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yes.
Different
Take
circumstances.
that to mean the other two of you don't have passports.
I am an Easterner, so no. I've never been here before.
When you blink,
And
the passport.
looks to Ranya. Is like, all right. Any of you have current bounties on you? We want you to be honest. It doesn't mean you can't get in here. However, that means you just can't enter certain areas.
When you blink.
As far as Dashegen is aware, he does not have a bounty on him.
As far as
As soon as we get into town, wanted for destroying several towns.
No, remember, his Phoenix Company, something bad happened there. He has the badge still. Yeah, Dashegen will be like,
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm not wanted anywhere. You look sad. Is that bad?
No, that's actually a good thing. Says Bundle as he's now sitting up out of the cart, looking down at the guard.
Ranya doesn't know what the term wanted means in context.
Yeah, he probably's not familiar with the term of outlaws and that stuff. So he's like, all right, like, all right. So you points to Bundle, looks at the passport, like.
Look,
He
man.
has a small grin. He's like, shakes it off like, all right.
Ranya is staring at the passport like, oh my god, you were so little!
He's like, yeah,
I'm going.
nice kitten lick you got there.
Thanks. I grew out of it. He says as he takes the passport back.
No, he hasn't given it back. He's still examining it. He's like, oh, all right, yeah,
Okay.
this needs to be updated, but oh god, this is hilarious.
Look, can you also do me a favor here, since I'm pretty sure my sister probably knows you? You wouldn't happen to know a tabaxi looks like me, goes by the name Smooth as Silk?
Look, I'm only assigned to, I trade between here and the north end. I don't, you don't know how the guard works, do you? Yeah, we're part of specific outlets. We're not, like, the whole city. We're set to, like, we're like precincts.
Oh, place
Hold on.
that big then.
Which gate were we leaving out of during the first side shot?
Probably the south gate, because we were near
You guys were on the
port.
southeast gate.
Oh, okay.
You guys were
I
over
thought
here.
it was-
You were on the southern end of this particular gate.
The way the map was angled, it was like
Yeah. Side shot. You guys were like here. However, you guys are currently at this end, so it's like you're at the northeast. I'm sorry, I should have said you guys are at the northeastern post.
Okay.
All right. So you, looks to Fel, you have access to most everything except for the police precincts, which is standard for a Tammin resident. You have pretty much high access. You have access to. Let me pull up it. You have access to the lower upper merchant district, lower upper social district, and the line upon approval. That includes Arcania and the royal district, but that's pretty rare. Port side, you need a business license to be there. So, you three looks at Bundle, Dash, and Ranya. You guys, since you need to get your ports in order before we get anything anywhere, you can stick to the tented area, which is needless to say, the outskirts. And upon a pre-approval process, you can probably gain access to the lower merchant and lower social district.
How long?
Raises his hand.
Yes, noble gnome? No, you're bigger than that.
Halfling.
You're halfling. I didn't recognize your faces. I've never seen one like you.
It's okay. He takes out the deed and looks at it like, this says that I own land somewhere in Redport. Can you tell me where? He shows him the deed.
You're gonna want to go to the land authority in the lower merch district.
Okay.
Yeah, the land authority will help you with that.
And
Takes a bit, as long as it's not forged, because God help you if that's forged, you might spend a couple days in the clink.
Ranya looks at it. I don't think it's forged. I mean, I got it. Like, if it was forged, it wasn't by me. Would that matter?
I think so.
Yeah.
That does.
Well,
anyway, little
I just received it.
little Corporal Weston is just gonna like, okay, this is. We got this going on.
I guess my only other question is, how long will this process take?
Let me see. We've got that. It shouldn't take more than a few days. A week. But the festival's not for another couple weeks, so this shouldn't be too much overblown.
Whoa. A festival?
Ooh.
Yeah, we've got the changeover going over. Yeah, haven't you guys noticed? You guys noticed it was getting a bit colder over the course of the day. It's like, wow, the sun's up, it finally feels chillier. It's like, oh, we're on the cusp of changing over to winter.
I mean, I guess I felt
fall, actually, because we were late summer.
Okay, good.
No, I think we were in fall. But I think we are actually getting to.
Yeah, we've got the fall festival coming up in a.
I asked several times. Tell me when it was getting close to like Thanksgiving-y time, because Ronnie has a ritual that he needs to perform.
It's like, oh yeah, let me see. Fall starts tomorrow. No, 3 days from now. So yeah, you've got like a fortnight and a half before the festival, and you should have access to them by now.
Ronnie blinks. So the harvest. So it'll be the harvest festival then.
Yeah, we got farmers. We got the social meisters, the shysters, and you should be fine.
Then I want to ask a thing.
Have I ever been to this one?
I will be able to ask my own question at some point.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna ask, when the last time the Tabaxi troop, the Oasis, when was the last time they stopped through Redport?
Oh, the Oasis? That would have been 2-3 festivals ago.
We finally got to Redport.
That would have been like 2-3.
We're not in the city yet.
Ago. Yeah, that would be like.
Barely there.
So, thinking on that, Bundle's like, okay, I might actually have some kin here, maybe, if they decide to just stay here for a little bit. But
probably. They're probably in the lower shore. God,
we're gonna see some of Ranya's family?
I might be able
they
to.
They might have a flop house somewhere in the northern end. Who knows?
But
But anyway,
much appreciate it.
the southern end. Actually, I'm sorry. The southern end of town is where we have the cheaper housing. But yeah. So I will give you this temp. I can give you this temp pass. He pulls out these weathered-looking orange pieces of paper with little insignias on them that look like a slightly diagonal gem, pointy end in the the northwest segment, the flat gem end toward the southwest. Northwest is the point, southeast is the flat end of the gem, with a shield in front of it, and he's like, "Oh, there you go. There's the red seal. Sorry, they're orange. Our crimson ink supply is fading more quickly than usual."
Quite all right.
And yeah, you're just.
Can I ask a quick question as well, since we're allowed to ask?
Sure, Drakenbjörn.
Dashegen.
Yes.
You wouldn't have by chance seen or heard word of a human of tan skin named Amir Ramas, or a older half-orc named Kench come through here, have you?
That tanned gentleman sounds familiar. He might have been running around with some royal business for a couple fortnights ago, but I haven't seen him around since, really.
Guess we missed him. Thank you.
Oh, really quickly. I don't know if you're no. Has a ship been docked with the captain of a half-orc woman named Tara Shinnok?
I don't know. I'm not a port side guy. I only stick to north and east. Sorry.
Oh no, it's completely fine.
So we stick to the tent district, and what district?
The tent, and after a couple days, you'll eventually get more than just temp pass. You can get a temp pass where you can visit once or twice over the next week to the lower Soch and lower merchant district, the first tier of it. And
okay.
Good luck using that inside the walls.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to be able to use that, Ranya.
As long as we're not crushing anyone.
It's an urban area.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. So it's just not big enough?
There is not enough room.
Damn it. Oh, well. Wait, I still have that deed. We can go to my house.
Well, remember what he said. We have to talk with the land person with that first.
The land authority. In the lower Soch, it's here lower merchant Soch. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job all day. I can't really. I just go with the barracks.
It's fine. We're probably not helping with our questions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got to take care of. Oh wait, there's no line behind you. Oh, that's weird.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you guys look behind you. There's no line. It's like you're the last people there. Usually it's a steady stream, but fuck, that means I can smoke. Oh, jeez.
Ranya looks at the guy. He actually felt some passion, some paper. You want me to give you some?
Narrows his eyes. You're not trying to bribe a royal.
No, just being friendly. What would I get out of being I'm not asking you for anything.
He's gonna incite you.
He's just trying to be friendly.
Nat 2, never mind.
So yeah, he's offering him.
He just says out loud, I'm not sure if you're really dumb or you're just really perky.
He's really. I perk up behind him says he's really perky.
He smiles as he offers him the pesh and some paper. Roll it in.
No, I'm good. I got my pen. He just pulls out
pen?
Yeah, he pulls out a feather with an ink quill
Oh goddamn!
Blink.
Is he?
What? Ben?
What?
He smokes ink?
And he just shakes the inkwell. And here's the thing: the feather looks solid, and it won't move from the inkwell. And he lifts his lips and sucks, and the feather shivers and glows a little bit. He's like,
he is not vaping right now.
He's vaping.
No!
How big is the smoke cloud? How big is the cloud?
it just comes out his nose. It's thin. It's thin and wispy.
Okay.
It's not excess. It's not like he's literally smoking like a chimney. It's more like little thin wisps.
He's not trying to competitively vape.
No.
Roger stares at this confused as all hell. What? What? What kind of magic do these people have?
Welcome to Redport.
Roger blinks.
Thanks,
Anyway,
Will.
yeah, so you're going to go. Looks to Bundle. You're cute. And then looks at you at the other two and is like, oh yeah, you guys. Oh, and the rabbit. That's right. You did. I'm a farmer.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. I do have this thing. He pulls out a ragged orange pass. I came through to sell some stuff. Like, looks at it like, it's kind of expired, but I can get you a new one. Just give me that. Tears it to shreds. Throws it in the air. Like, oh, there you go. There's an extra little pass for you, so you can visit the. Nah, I'm good.
I guess we should go ahead and head in then.
I feel like the
Talek actually steps out of the wagon and starts unloading his things.
Wait, what?
He did say that he need to go find a master.
I don't think I'm gonna continue.
Oh.
Why
It was
not?
nice, but I'm gonna go my own way for a while. It's been fun. It's been invigorating, but I don't know that I've been quite doing this right. I feel like I've been missing some steps.
Well, I wish you luck in your travels, man.
Yeah, I'll probably head north. Those Laplanders seem to have some idea of what to do with their lives. Who knows?
Well, it was nice to have this adventure with you, Talek.
Yeah, you guys were good. Pretty good. And, yeah, I'm gonna, head north. Peace. Ranya? Stop doing so much stupid shit.
Question.
Whatever you say, Mr. Bunny Foo-Foo.
Brett, question. Would the Vith Catrill have had a traditional saying of goodbye and good luck in Draconic? Like,
you do have
just
a farewell,
traditional
handshake of sorts, and you do have like
a gang handshake.
You do have like a single phrase that means follow with pride.
Dashegen will say, because I imagine he doesn't know the handshake, or I imagine the handshake is hard to do with someone who doesn't know it. He will
and someone
say
so
the phrase
small. Like it requires a bicep or two.
Yeah, he'll say the phrase in Draconic, which basically sums up to what you say.
Yeah, follow your path with pride. In Draconic.
Alright, well, he says that in Draconic.
Talek the Paladin nods. And he just takes his sling, takes his pack, takes his mace. And he proceeds off camera to new and better adventures. He's like, Weston's like, not used to this, not really used to this, but okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway.
buddy's gone. That means I only need 2 of those pass. Well, I'll just take the one I didn't take and give it. I'm like, I'll take that one. I don't know. What the hell do I know?
What do you know? What is your education? Do you have DD?
God damn it.
I don't talk
Fucking
religion
vape.
I don't talk religion with the peoples because it's
Religion.
very different. I'm very hot-headed, so I'm gonna ignore you, little one, and I'm
That's
gonna
education.
look at you, Drakenbjörn, and you're gonna head in about half a click through the tented area, and around the back end of the tented area is where you'll find some registration.
Your mic cut out around what?
Yeah, you're gonna head a half a click in, and around the back end of the tented area, there's gonna be a little registration desk. You're gonna stop there. Usually it's either gonna be a really short human, or it's gonna be a really, really thin. It's gonna be a really, really thin elf who'll be running it, and they can help you register and find a bunk or a plane for the night. It's what it is.
Alright, I'll head on in then. And Dash starts pulling the cart.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
Bundle
he dips his little wax seal in some blue ink and stamps the corner of you and Deneb's passes, as well as Bundle's cute little Pierce's passport. It's like, yeah, there we go, temp stick, and then he gives Feliana's passport a full white stamp, which is basically full rights, full access, or within reason.
Okay.
And you guys enter in.
Entry.
You guys enter into the gates. It's definitely got an autumny feel to it. The wind is slightly stopped due to the wall you're entering, and as you enter, there's a grubby little dwarf in like ragtag robes, and they're like, "Hello."
Dash again last minute. Oh shit, I forgot to ask about Vaughn. Fuck!
Oh, what?
Well, too late.
The person I need to ask about, I'll ask about it or something once we have access.
Hello there.
Hello.
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 You want a tour?
Of the tented district?
Oh, yeah, but I could also, use a couple gold to, continue living, and I could give you the inside dope on what the area in is right now.
Bundle perks up. I'm listening.
I'm also listening.
How much would it be for a map?
Anyway, I'm Renton.
Renton?
Rentan.
How do you spell
What?
that?
Rentan.
Rentan?
Rentan the dwarf.
Ah.
Damn it.
Hello. Yeah.
I got it right.
Alright,
I'm going to give you a tour for just the slight fee of 30 gold.
Ugh.
I'm gonna have to say no to that personally.
and I have to AFK real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
30 gold is a lot of gold.
Okay, how about 20 gold?
Ranya looks over at Fel, who still has Eagle Splendor on.
No.
I think 20 gold is a very good offer for you getting all the information you need about the tented
15,
area
take it
and
or
the
leave it.
lower. Charisma check.
I have advantage on those.
How?
Eagle Splendor.
Oh, you cast Eagle Splendor on her.
Yeah. Charisma checks.
Okay.
I thought that may have required some roll.
Here we go.
I think it gave what?
That's not my best. But
18.
deal.
Why did we take that deal?
Too
It's the
late.
best we could
Schwink.
God damn. Okay, that's your goal, not mine. Okay. Well,
Anyway,
either way.
I'm gonna teach you the ways of the tent town.
Fair enough. Ranya does. I suppose I shouldn't even know about this Ash, but he doesn't have anything on his hand, does he?
Wait, what?
I'm asking for Bundle because he. Yeah, well, like you were mentioning something about ping pong balls or tattoos of ping pong balls on people's hands, right?
Yes, that is the guy I'm supposed to be looking for.
Does this guy have said ping pong balls on his
He's wearing
hand?
long sleeves.
So we don't see it, even if he did?
I mean, he'd have to reveal it.
Hmm.
So...
Wait, was that his hand or his wrist?
His wrist.
Okay. Okay.
But, at any rate, I guess we're going along with the tour.
Time for a tour.
Okay. Get in the cart. I'm assuming we still have the cart, so we're probably gonna be like taking the tour on the cart.
Yeah, give me a
fair.
second. Is that the entryway? God damn it.
Mm.
I am a
Okay,
great
so-
GM. I had this ready.
That's fine.
You are?
Who did? Was that like the housing or the deed person that I need to find
You
out
need to go to the
where
land
I
authority in the lower
Land.
social or merchant district.
land authority? At some point, I need to look into. I need to find a cookbook.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great, kid. That's great, kid. Anyway,
He's just like doing like a list of things that he's going to do in town. Like, alchemy tools, which I'm not proficient in, but I think Bundle is. Aren't you?
In what tools?
Alchemy tools.
Alchemy.
No, I'm not proficient in alchemy tools.
Damn it! I'll have to find some ways of like.
He's training to be sufficient in poisoneering tools.
Damn. Okay. I'm trying to figure out like things that I have to do in town to. I need to get proficient in making these good berries into things. So I already am good with herbalism kit. I imagine I need like some sort of alchemist stuff in order to reduce them and turn them into poisons, or like have the effects of like their negative and positive effects and separate them into separate potions so that I can take out like the rolls. So it's not a chance whether or not we have can either use fire or become on fire and such. And cookbook because you might want to make food out of them. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of stuff that he may do while Dash to come back.
Alright. Yeah, just waiting for Dash to come back.
Alchemy
Just
tools.
waiting and waiting.
Well,
So would that be a tailor or would that be a? Well, what do you call someone who deals in hides and whatnot?
a tailor or a leather worker.
Leather worker?
You're
Yeah.
a leatherman.
I want dog head and this direwolf pelt into something. So who'd that be towards? I wanted to make it into a coat for Dash with a dog head hood.
Borf.
Because I'm pretty sure a dire wolf would be big enough to make a nice coat, a winter coat for Dash. I'm trying to figure out who. Would that be a Tanner?
Tanner, yeah.
Tanner. Okay.
Yes.
Visit
I'm back.
the Tanner.
Welcome back.
Okay,
Welcome
Land
back.
Authority, Cookbook, alchemist tools, visit Tanner. Misspelled visit, but all. And that should be good for me for now. These will be later things. I'm just trying to keep them all straight. Anyway.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Right.
I'm uploading
Okay.
some things.
Okay.
Oh, what did
had
I?
Somewhere. Not much.
What did
Basically, we're paying for it, which fell. Made us pay 18
Will you
gold for.
will you? Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's think of it as an investment.
It's alright.
Right.
It's fantasy money.
I know.
All right. So, if Dash had the chance, he would have asked for this if information on people counted under this tour.
Yeah. Well, I'm only here to give you the tour. I don't know that much about people. I don't work with people.
That's places, though.
So you wouldn't know who Vaughn is.
Vaughn?
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Look, I'm going to show you locales first, and then the people you need to know, and then I'm going to show you I'm going to let you peek over the gate into the next entryway.
Oh, good.
Because he points to
like,
the direct west. Like, you guys come in this northeastern entrance, and you look where the due west would be, and there's another gate.
Okay.
Guarded by a pair of desks. Yeah. We'll get to that. Trust me.
I mean, I don't, but we did pay you money. So if you come across us, I'm going to be very, very sore with you.
And if you double cross us, we can't pay you more money for future endeavors. So, yeah. If you're good, then there's probably future money for further information.
God damn it, my computer's weird.
Okay. You had to get out and go back in, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not in here anymore. Okay. That's just them for a while then. So yeah, we're finally in Redport! Yay! Also, we need to go find more pants for Dash.
Christ.
Yeah,
Pants? Don't know about pants, but there's
do you know where I can find a good tanner shop around here?
probably Lower Merchant District.
Yeah, he starts writing down private lower merchant district. Okay, okay.
Probably not private.
Oh, probably lower. Okay, probably lower. Okay. And the land authority.
Could you turn your mic
Would
down
that
a
be
little
on
bit?
the? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The land authority.
Land
office.
Authority.
Would that be
Oh, you want to go to the Land Authority? You're going to be in the Lower Social District.
lower social? Okay. I would have thought that would have been in the middle circle. No. Okay, lower social district, and that would be on the east side of town or the west? Hello?
Hello?
It'll be on the southwest end. But we'll get to that. You have to enter through the Merchant District and then get into the Social.
Sounds good. I
we'll
might
get
have
to
some
that.
business in the merchant district anyway.
Well,
I'm just trying to vamp for you, so time to.
Okay. Yeah, come on. Where is it?
I can stop if you want, but
I'm reorchestrating a map. Aha! There's the crew.
There we go.
Huzzah! Okay. So.
Bundle, I hear you.
Shit! No, wrong one.
We're in the desert wasteland.
We have been exiled!
oh god.
Not again!
What the heck am I looking at? Are we in the desert?
You're in a very brown and muddy and brown grassened entryway where there is a massive tent over in the top left corner there.
A massive what?
Tent.
Your mic keeps cutting in and out.
F.
So.
F is tent. Big
Okay.
old tent.
Ranya looks around. He squints. This place could use more color.
I mean, it is. I think they're using this as shanty town, my friend.
Yes, but he raises his hand. It begins
So
to
you guys
glow
are
with
facing
green.
towards the west, and he points to the left and he's like, now if you look to the left there, that is the roasted boot. You look over there and
D?
A D, the roasted boot.
The roasted boot. You look over there, it's a seedy little tavern that looks like it's held together with like scotch tape and bubble gum. It's like,
That's probably where I'm gonna get a lot of my information.
Ranya looks over to Dash like, do not burn it down. Do not.
Speaking of which, if you look to the right, points to the
last time was not my fault.
points to the right, towards the top end. And if you look there, there is the Redport Private Library. You see a burned out husk of a building.
That's
Is it
about right.
currently under I imagine this is a library for lower end of town, though.
You catch on quick, kid. Smacks your face though.
Okay.
You catching on.
Is it still in operation? Like, is there
Sure.
something in the road?
And
Okay.
you guys
I
start
probably-
heading around, and he's like, "All right, now if you look direct
As
west,
they're driving around the car.
now if you look direct west, that is the Cirque Rentrée. There's a smaller blue tent. It's little, just weirdos who do the acrobatics and shit and show off. They're kind of weird. And down here, it comes to a little gray building, put together with stone and little blackened, charred pieces of wood. This is the guild registry. For those of you who don't have access to the social or merchant district, it's where you register with any of the guilds you want and whatever the hell you want to do with that. And you look over here, you look south to the little E. That. He just pulls up to another small, like, brown and tan tent with a little entry flap. And there's a sign that says Mad Ellie, Fortunes and Favors. Mad Ellie, Fortunes and Favors, 5 gold. He's like, And as you can look, and as you back up due west again, you'll see the junkyard, and you see just a pit filled with rust and garbage and just discarded items galore.
Ranya squints at this like.
Okay, so for me, F is the big tent.
F is the
B
tent.
is the burnt out light. B is the burnt out.
Yep.
A is the tavern.
Yeah, the roasted boot.
No, D is the tavern.
No, A.
Oh.
D is the
Okay.
D is the Lackadaisy Circus.
Oh.
Okay, and G is the.
G is junkyard.
What was C and E again?
E is Mad Ellie, Fortunes and Favors.
Okay.
And C is the guild registry.
You mind typing that thing in chat for me, Dash? But I know you're taking a.
I'm multitasking now because I'm getting stolen for
Okay.
in-game event as well.
In
Final
game.
Fantasy. I'm gonna be doing 2 roleplay things at once.
You are very silly.
Yes, I am, but this is how my friends' schedules collide.
Yeah, I suppose.
Thought I was your
Okay.
old friend.
You're all my friends.
Yay.
Let's see. Pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Yes, I did.
Neat.
Okay, give me that. Put it down to my notes. And the big old. Make this in the 12 fine. Terry. There we go.
That's it for this area. Yep.
Okay. By the way, what is this dotted thing?
That's the entrance to the lower merchant district.
Ah, okay.
It's guarded by 2 desks with the guards in blue hats.
Neat. Okay. Mine's looking at it everywhere as I go.
Blue helms, I'm sorry.
Just making flowers as he goes.
Yeah, show off.
Ranya smiles. If you got it, you might as well flaunt it. Besides, can make me some money here.
Alright, so the guild registry is for what? The Adventurers Guild?
Adventurers Guild,
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna run into a certain character from Dashegen's backstory here who's not so nice.
Dude, tavern.
Or anyone from any of our backstories, honestly.
Yeah, because we know who the ones Dash is actively looking for are. You guys don't know who the one he doesn't want to find is. Yeah.
Guild registry.
Fine, keep your secrets.
Oh, sorry.
Shit, Jesus. What the fuck happened? Oh, Jesus. Wow,
what was that?
Fucked this up bad.
Was that the Crick Rozan?
What?
Rozan? Rotons? The Crick Rozan. What was that about again?
The Cirque Rentrée.
Oh, that's a circle. Okay.
Circus. Like Cirque. Cirque Soleil, but Cirque Rentrée.
Circus. He's like, fortune teller.
I'm sorry about the next map. I apparently did not export this properly.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Big old tent is a big old tent where people like live. Is that like the housing for the lower district, or what is that?
Can you repeat that?
I was asking, well, what the big old tent was. Is that the housing district?
Yeah, it's the tent town. It's the big tent where everything's organized for like it's the next checkpoint for people entering without passport propers.
Tent town housing. Okay, junkyard. It's self-explanatory. All right. I'm just trying to get down my nose.
And then there's various flop houses and like emptied barracks scattered throughout.
Mm-hmm. My spray of flowers. He writes his name somewhere in flowers. Nope. Scribble.
I'm gonna re-export this bullshit.
R A N Y A. Hee. This is fun. I just enjoy himself. He's just like floating around on the cart. Dashegen is still pulling the cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, with that 23, I'm pretty sure he's still good.
Nah. Oh, gee, can you
Whenever we get to level 8, I'm going to be increasing my stats rather than taking a feat. Dashegen has earned his 18th strength.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. Trying to remember how many wild shapes I get per. Do this twice, you gain. Okay, does that expand as I go on, or is it just like twice per day until it's infinite? It's been a while. Take this guy. No. You regain this use after. Cool.
Alright, I'm struggling to make this quick.
It's okay.
Aha. So yeah. And then I'll let you peek in on the other thing real quick as he moves as he prompts you to move the wagon towards that little entryway on the northwest there.
Dashegen. Oh Jesus!
And he points to a place with like ash white stone, which is currently being broomed by a bunch of half elves. Like, god damn it, like elves, like you're just a fucker. Like just little hoof marks they're generally trying to scrub out. And he's like, okay, now. Wow.
So where are we coming in on this? On the thing?
Bottom corner there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're right about here. So I see a bunch of tents. I don't know what 9 or anything.
We're about where? Here?
Ooh!
Yeah, you're staring in. You see tents, like little people making, little merchants making like a food table set up where they're like trying to sell things.
Mm.
And he points to the number 9, where you see a circular dome with an entryway with statues of guards next to it. Like, that is the War Guild. It's where you want to do all your raising and helling and all that shit.
10 is the War Guild?
No, 9.
Okay.
The 10 points to a amphitheater. That is the Rhythm Guild Concert Hall.
War Guild, and you said 8 was the Rhythm Guild?
10.
10 was...
10 was the Rhythm Guild Concert Hall. Then he points along the north end. Is like, there, he points to this big, expansive building with, like, tables set out front and umbrellas covering each table, and there's people in aprons milling about. That is the Cuisine Guild.
That's over an 8, right?
4.
4.
I'll get to 8. I'll circle back around to 8.
4 was...
Okay, so we have the War Guild, the Rhythm Guild, and the Cuisine Guild?
Yes.
4... Cuisine Guild. So far we got 3 things. Alright, Phil?
Yep.
There you go.
And then he points over to the number 5, where you just see, plain and simple, it's a gallows.
Okay.
Love.
Hello.
He points to the number 7 is behind the gallows, and there points to a little green building. That's the Florists Guild.
Wait, at 4?
The 4, the 7s.
The 7.
That's the Florist Guild. Yeah, the 4 is the Cuisine Guild. I should really get pictures.
7th floor. Okay, Ranya.
Yeah, Florist Guild.
Yeah. Ranya looks over at the Florist Guild, raises an eyebrow.
Way back there is a little teepee of 3s. That's the Artisans Guild. It's like a little, like, very aerodynamic and pillory structure. It's like, way back there in the corner, that's just some empty flop house no one uses.
Hold on. I'm a little behind. Paste. Florist,
Florist Guild, the Artisans Guild.
Artisans was 6? No, 5. No.
Artisans.
Artisans is 3.
Over here we got an empty flop house that no one uses.
3.
They think it's haunted, but what the fuck do they know?
Which is the flop house?
Number 1 in the far corner.
Artisans, flop house is number 1.
And here in that big area, that's Lump's Orchard. Just Lumpy the dwarf sells his fruit. It's okay. Could be better.
God damn it. Thing keeps on doing something stupid.
Jesus.
Well, whatever.
And then over there, next to the orchard, you're gonna find the Performance Guild. You have to crane your neck around. It's like, okay, yeah, there we go.
Hello?
There's a little like stage area set aside as Performance Guild.
Okay,
Then you see that well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They say a sorceress is stuck down there.
Really?
No, that's what we've been told for the past 3 years. There's someone trapped down there apparently.
Is there water in it?
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker.
Feasible, but why? Just climb out. Oh
No,
wait,
no.
no.
And then he points to the number 8, where there is a statue of a scarecrow.
God damn this stupid.
What's with the statue?
That is the monument to Bill.
Who's Bill?
Who's Bill?
You don't know Bill? What kind of a traveler are you? Jeez, guys. You guys all know Bill.
I know Bill.
I am an Easterner, good sir. I am not from
That's
this
no
part.
excuse for not knowing your basic history. Jeez. Monument. Who the hell's Bill? Jeez.
I am literally from the jungle. I don't know who that is.
I don't care who it
You're alright, bastard. No one cares who Bill is anymore. Jesus. Jeebus. Alright. And that's the lower Soshan Guild sector. Yeah, actually, it's the lesser merchant sector. So, it's the beginning of the lesser merchant sector. There's a little bit here and there, like there's the Cuisine Guild.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly guilds, but there's a couple merchants scattered throughout. You see the people with pots selling food and like.
So this was the lesser merchant sector. What was the last one?
That was the entryway.
Yeah. Couldn't keep up with the notes.
3,
So-
6, 8,
so I'm
11.
guessing-
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing this is where
Artisans Guild.
I'm guessing this is the artisans.
Lump's Orchard.
Artisans was I have artisans down. No, artisans was 3. Yeah, damn it. Okay, artisans. Lump's Orchard was 6.
Mm-hmm. Then you've got the Performance Guild stage over here.
That's 11.
I think.
Probably gonna go.
Is that typically where any normal fairground would do their stuff?
In the lower district, maybe, but usually you're from a. Yeah, you look like you're from a troop.
Yeah. They used to belong to the Oasis.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, your people probably have traveled around. They wouldn't have stayed in one spot now, would they?
No, they're more of a traveling band.
Exactly. Now, and then that points the halfling to the number 8. That is the monument to Bill, you schmuck.
Then that was number 1?
8.
8. Oh, over there. Okay, Bill.
Number 1?
Oh yeah, number 1 was a flop house.
Yeah. Yeah, no one goes there, it's haunted.
Oh.
I mean, you're free to take up residence if you want. No one's going to challenge you. I mean, the ghost might charge you rent. Who knows?
Is anyone charging the ghost rent?
Yeah, good question. Not my business.
Monument to some dude in Mainville. Ranya looks over at the monument, sees if there's like a statue there or anything.
Yeah.
Does it look humanoid? Does it look like halfling? Is it orc?
Anyone else paying attention?
It's a scarecrow, dude.
Yeah.
Scarecrow.
Which we never got that answered. Who the fuck is Bill?
Yeah.
I don't think he's telling us.
It was like, you motherfuckers.
Like, you know, we just go off without still knowing.
Yeah. Ranya shrugs. If you
I'm
don't
pretty sure him not informing us was intentional.
Maybe.
If he's not telling us who Bill is, he must not all be that important.
You motherfucker. No.
And then down the south, around that corner, you're gonna find the 5 temples. You're gonna find the 2 better taverns, fountains galore, the sink, all them crazy alleys, Croker's playpen, and the monument to Phil.
God damn it. Monument to Phil now.
Whose playpen?
Croker's playpen. It'll be down south in the social section to the south there. Gotta figure out if I thought I made that map. Could've swore I did.
Correct.
So no, I think I did. It's just in the goddamn different place. The bad place.
Bundles, ears perk up at bad place. Like, okay, that sounds like something that needs to be either taken care of or exterminated. So bad about it.
Did I export that? Jesus Christ. I could have swore I did.
Feel like our time here in Redport's going to be very interesting.
Same.
Just putting it lightly.
Gotta educate yourself by your goddamn national heroes, you schmuck.
Randy's taking down notes like, is guild registry where guilds go to register themselves as go
Yes.
register with guild?
Yes to both.
I guess I didn't export that thing well.
Also, I might have to go soon, guys.
I know, I was
because
gonna wrap up.
It's okay.
I know. So yeah, that's the first 2 realms, and you just want to go. And I guess after I get my money, holds out a hand for gold.
And he looks at that.
Okay, so I. What?
Nothing.
Because I was gonna pay anyway. She gives him the 18 gold. And the bake ding.
Martin goes to look over at the well.
I was gonna say, did you pay him twice?
No, 18 gold.
Well, you should have.
Wait, what?
What?
No.
Wait.
You didn't
Did
take
he
out the
rip
18, you didn't take out the 18 gold at the beginning?
Wait, we have to be here.
We're sure as shit not going to pay him twice.
I was gonna say, did you pay him twice? Cause
No, I paid him.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure I paid. Start, and I didn't.
You paid him at the start? Okay.
I paid him at the start. I remember.
You paid him at the start?
I paid him at the start, and even I may be very very tired, but I remember I paid him at the start.
But did you pay him twice? But did you pay him twice just now? I've been watching your sheet. Did you pay him 36 gold?
No, I did
Are
not.
you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I didn't even have that. I didn't even have.
Yeah, it's like
So
I'm waiting for my money.
Like, I paid you already.
Ranya takes out his wand.
Ranya, no.
Ranya, no. That's my job.
We just got in here.
What are you gonna do? Turn me into a fucking tree?
Ranya blinks.
Well,
Can I do that?
that depends, says Bundle as he pokes his head up from the cart. One hand on his bow, but not going for his arrows. Just sitting up like, do you want to be do you want branches?
We did warn you to not rip us off.
It's bad long-term business strategy.
We had a deal,
Yeah.
and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Fine. And he just exits the car. He's like, it's damn cheapskates. And he's like, yeah, good luck with your goddamn tent.
Cheapskate's her mother.
No, yeah.
And you guys want to quick go to the tent, or you want to say that for next time? Like how soon does Phil need to log off?
How much space is there for
Let Fel land.
Okay.
I can go for about 20 more. I can go for about 20.
Okay, I can get this done in like 10.
Nice.
Okay, so he exits like, God damn it, cheapskates. His butt rattling and clinking as he walks away.
That dwarf is a bit more well off than he lets on, I have a feeling.
He goes back to sitting in his hammock by the front door.
Anyway. So we're now over by the junkyard again?
Yeah, you guys were by the gate over here, but he's like, he led you guys back to the bottom corner of the tent. He's like, yeah, good luck.
Okay, how much space is there in the tent town? Like, is there a place for us to, like...
It's about 25 feet by 25 feet long tent.
How big is the fortress that we have?
We're not taking the fortress.
Ranya looks over at Fel. Do you really trust these people not to try to stab us and take our stuff in our sleep?
Do you really trust us to not hurt somebody with that thing? Can't that thing, insta-kill somebody if you drop that on someone?
It can, and it will.
Ranya, there
We're
is...
not going to drop it on anyone.
You don't have that
Dash
guarantee.
looks around. Is there even enough room for that motherfucking...
I think there is.
I mean, you would push aside various tents and, like, things all around you. Like, there's probably a little space over by the junkyards because no one wants to sit by because it smells.
Yeah, Ranya, there is no fucking room for that.
Oh, there is, but it's all, like, in the 20 feet surrounding the junkyard.
I won't push it. Ranya goes to go investigate the junkyard then.
Alright, well, the rest of you go to talk to the tents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a very thin elf sitting at a desk inside. Like, just playing with a paddle ball.
Alright. I hail him in Elvish.
Hey ho. What can I help you with?
Yes. We're trying to find a place to park, more or less.
Looks at your cart and is like, find a space, set up a tarp. I don't know. Like,
Good thing we bought two.
Like, I mean, as long as you don't cause too much trouble, you can enter during allowed free hours into the lower merchant and social. The passes give you limited access. Like, basically, you have like a set amount of like a few hours a day you can enter either the lower social or merchant district. You cannot stay like deep into the evening or early in the morning. You have to go like at peak times, basically.
That's their passes, and I pass.
He's like, yeah, that's what you're gonna do with those. Yeah, it's an okay arrangement. I don't quite leave my space much often. I have a nice hearty little space right there next to the library. Points to a small shack with a chimney. He's like, yep, I sit there. So yeah, we've got plots. You can rent out a 10-spot area. Pulls out like a little dry erase map. He's like, yeah, just mark on here where you want. And you see on the map most everything. There's like 10 spots. Like there's like little 10 spots like here and here. And basically in the 20-foot area surrounding the junkyard, there's pretty much free air just because no one wants to sit by it. And there's a little space behind Mad Ellie's. That's like about 10-15 feet area where you can park something. However, since the fortress is a 20-foot by 30-foot, I believe. Yeah, 20 feet on each side, 30 feet high.
So there's no viable place for us to put that thing.
Oh, okay. You could put it by the junkyard. It would just smell.
But the yeah.
Ranya is currently investigating the junkyard.
Yep, all sorts of broken wagons and discarded, like, food containers and empty flasks of oil and rusted bits of, like, metal beds and at least one corpse of a dog that just crawled in there and just stopped eating for a while. And then there's just mice skittering around, like, the lower depths of it. You see their little red eyes peering at you from the depths.
I wonder if there's any spell I can use in order to reduce all of the stuff in the junkyard down into its most basic component.
Probably is, but if it's as big as a junkyard is as I think, yeah, good luck with that.
I have ways of getting around that, but I need to just figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. You gotta continue on what you're doing.
Well, we're trying to find a plot of land that we can actually park at. So, I guess we can park it to...
Yeah, there's like little bits in between G and D, and directly behind Mad Ellie's right here. Like there's a 10-foot like there's a plot directly behind Mad Ellie's, and plots in the surrounding 20 feet around the junkyard, basically. And then there's a little bit over here, but that's because there's a moat.
Okay.
Basically, it's extremely muddy in each corner.
Around right here. Unless it's someone...
Around the junkyard?
Junkyard, that's probably... If you don't mind sifting, have things inside. And B, I get a good feeling about Mad Elf.
Okay.
So, like right there?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, sure, Dick. If you want to deal with that smell, go ahead. So wait, do you rent out just a 10 spot, or you rent out like a 20-foot spot?
We have tents and tops.
Yeah, but if we're gonna have the space anyway, then.
Yeah, we might as well just rent out the 20.
Alright.
Oh, you gotta take up all that space. Huh.
Oh, we have a. Let's just say it's bigger than a tent by a lot.
He's gonna look. Yeah, this elf boy's gonna look at you like. You hiding like a goddamn Oliphant inside that cart? What the hell's going on?
No, it's more of
nothing.
More of the things that we're carrying. You see, the cart's is pretty full. Want to make sure we have all of our shit in all our space, you know.
And the house plants to help clean the air.
I mean, still a junkyard.
Alright, we don't get too many newcomers coming in, just because eventually you graduate to either a flop house or whatever. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, there's also a few flop houses scattered in between, like there's two flop houses, like right here, like in these two spaces. There's another one just behind the roasted boot. That's like little shacks and flop houses. So it's like, yeah, we've got a couple of the flop houses. You want to try and risk a spot there, but yeah, if you want those 20 spaces, fine, but we need you to rent that at like a raised rate.
Ooh, wow.
Typically it's only a silver a night, but for that I'm gonna need you to pay about a gold for that whole area.
Night?
Per night.
We're gonna be staying.
This process should only take up to about a week, they said.
Yeah, I guess we can do away with 7 gold. All right. And bundle pays the first gold for that night.
Oh, he's asking you like how long you plan on staying. Like we're gonna we'll do your rate, and if you stay over, you can just come back and adjust from there.
We're looking up to a week.
Yeah, only as long
we'll
as
start with 5 days. Just pay me 5 gold.
All right, here you go.
Ranya comes back to the cart, starts digging through it. Yeah.
All right, enjoy your stay and stay out of trouble. And then just points you over to your little plot over by the junkyard.
All right, you take it. And I guess we start setting up camp.
Yeah, you set up camp. You start unloading. Ranya, do you want to do anything?
Right now, Ronnie is trying to dig through the cart, trying to figure out if he has anything, any sort of plant life that he has on him that can nullify bad smell. And he knows a couple, but...
And Bundle's going to take a little bit of treasure, so that way he's back up to 50 gold at least.
Take a little bit of treasure.
So I got down to 50.
Wait, what?
We still have bags of gold. I'm just transferring money from there to my personal gold.
Huh.
Okay, instead of looking this stuff up, Brett, DM, do I know of any like plants that can either nullify bad smells or clean an area of any foul air?
In your depleted herbalism kit, you have things that can nullify it in small amounts, but not an entire area.
Can I use my either my druid craft or my plant growth in order to mass produce some plants that do such?
In this dried up husk of an area, it would take an extended amount of time.
How much?
A few days.
Okay, then I have some work to do.
And does anyone have anything else?
Nope.
No.
Not here.
Yeah, Dash's stuff would require we go to the tavern because he wants to start info search.
Alright, so you guys just start setting up your little area for camp. Ranya is digging through his pouch and racking his brain for ideas. Fel is just...
Do we bust out the fortress?
I don't know, you guys want to?
I thought that's why we got the big space.
How much further out does it push things? Because I know it's more tall than it is big, but
There's no roof overhead.
Because these square spaces are 10 feet rather than 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fortress is 20 by 20. So it should fit in the circle you marked.
It does.
Well then, yeah, we'll just set that up.
Alright, you open the fortress, and every person in the area looks to you guys like, what the?
What?
This entryway is basically a hobo town.
Oh.
Yeah, this is why I wanted the fortress. They can't get in without our permission.
I'm a fool.
Wow.
So the fortress is a better idea than just living in tents.
Well, you guys just looked basic coming in on a ramshackle cart, but...
Now we've caught some attention.
Now you've broken out a magical item.
Bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose.
Keep your perceptions up.
So, on that note, we are going to end the session. As everyone turns around, it's like, what the hell? As you guys so please yourselves. Yep, all in a good day's work. Let's go to the tavern. The end.
Goodness.
We finally to Redport.
Uh-huh.
After so goddamn long.
Oh, you waited for so long.